Hello, friends and bees and friends who are also bees. I'm still trying out that intro, so uh, I'm still trying out that intro, I say, having been using it for ages. But yeah, I'm still inverted commas trying out that intro, so we're workshopping it. Hello and welcome to this week's Destiny 2 stream. I have a trailer that I'm going to skip. Because I will watch it when I'm caught up on the story. This week, having finished the base game, we are in fact not actually going to be moving on to another trailer for something that I don't understand and don't have reference to. I just want to get into the game. Sorry. Rather than continue with the story, we're going to be goodness sake, I'm getting so many things at once. Okay, I got distracted there and I do apologise. What I meant to say was, rather than actually continuing on with the story, I'm going to take a bit of a break and I'm going to be doing some of the older group content. So we'll be starting off with the strikes, may or may not do some of the raids, swap over to the gameplay actually, now that I've got it up and running. My face cam appears to be running a little bit delayed, so I do apologise for that. It seems to be like half a second. But I feel like I was doing this with Destiny the other day as well, so I wonder if possibly it's like a Destiny thing, you know. But yeah, I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm still hovering about in Discord to see if anyone is online. I'm hoping Yumi will come online in a bit and I'll be able to kidnap her for stuff. But we'll see. Before we go anywhere though, I am actually going to open up the director and like take a look about and see what there is to do. Because these are all like achievements. He's gonna keep yelling at me for ages that I've got this. It's like, no, I don't. Do you want to do the lost sectors at some point? Something just made a noise at me. Oh. Sorry, I had a notification from my phone asking if I'd taken my meds today, which I have done. I just completely forgot to update. Hello, Oro. I'm actually just like poking around to see what's actually available. Is it not under destinations? Is it somewhere else? It is somewhere else. Right. Wish I knew what these icons in the top left here actually meant. They're just like things that make noise at the moment. BT dubs, I don't know how to... There we go. Ooh, okay. Okay. Right, so it's things that I should probably do. In that case, I'll start off by hopping back to the tower, because it looks like I've got at least 2 things to do there. No worries. I'm still waiting. I'm hoping my friend Yumi will be online. She is showing as green on Discord now, so she may be. Ooh, yes. Let me give you persimmons. Sorry, I'm looking around my mic as I do.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
How do?
Don't want it to be Monday tomorrow. That's my primary emotion. Why
Seems
is
reasonable.
time a thing that happens?
Turn off time, we'll be fine.
If only.
I am now going to successfully break Destiny by loading into it and accepting Steam Invite at the same time.
Oh no, that is also a big mood.
What will probably happen. Also, my chair is quite squeaky, which I apologize.
Nah, don't worry about it. Load into the tower eventually. It'll take approximately 5 years, but I will load in. Here we go. Oh, can turn the sound down now.
Eververse has the goods.
Okay, Tess. Nice. God, what's going on? Why does it look different?
That was a very warmongering cutscene.
I have been skipping them all because I have no context for any of them, so...
Long story short, main story of this season, you know the Starkiller ship that you successfully somewhat blew up at the end of the main story?
Yeah.
The ship itself wasn't destroyed, just its blow-up stun abilities. The Cabal are flying it directly towards the tower and are going to literally kamikaze the ship into Earth.
Question mark, nice, except bad.
Yeah.
Impressive and also bad.
Well, last season their aim was to rewrite time. To basically change the outcome of the Red War. We slightly stopped that from happening. So this is literally their last attempt.
It's too scary. Sorry, I'm like being distracted. I'm doing stuff in the tower as well, so...
Well, fair.
New items.
Did you hear about the Fuon district? A lot of people died there during the attack.
Oh, new items. I'm still waiting to see if Yumi's about. I haven't had a response from her yet, so I think she may be unavailable at the moment, unfortunately. Let's go pick up these new story quests while we're here. and wait to see if Yumi's about. Also, knowing me, I will inevitably get very distracted. Great.
Welcome to the trials of Saint 14. No. You have come to take part in the trials of Osiris, have you not?
I've come because you have a hat that's telling me to come here.
I will help you achieve this. This is not Shax's crucible, my friend. Saladin's wolves are nowhere to be held in my arena. Here you will fight together, or you will fail.
Nice.
We are pressed from all sides. This is nothing new. Between Rasputin's guns and my training, you will become a beacon of the light.
I solidly misread that as Warrior of Light.
Finally run out of cutscenes.
The darkness
Nice.
will have no shadows left to hide in.
Cool. No, give us everything, Guardian. You have been one to hold back. Okay.
This life can take its toll. Come,
Now I have. Well, it's. Well, everything looks different.
it is too bad the sundial has been decommissioned. So many others could be saved. Osiris must have good reason. Miss Everett. I remember her as a little baby. It has been a long time.
This is very cool.
Everyone is so accommodating. I will think of ways to give back to them.
Okay, I'm gonna go pick this up. While we wait. I figure if I just pick everything up, then I can do it later. Apologies if I'm dropping some frames. Watch as I accidentally moosh my face directly into a wall.
Why is the game showing me all of these basic hints?
I know, I got that in the load screen as well, and it's odd.
It's like almost everything in that list is something I've done before.
Yeah, or like very obvious, easy to work out stuff.
Hmm.
Guardian, the Almighty is plummeting towards the last city, and we have no way to stop it.
Don't tell me this, I haven't paid
Anna
attention to
believes
current
that
story.
the Warmind Rasputin can prevent this catastrophe. It hasn't helped us before. I don't trust it will now. But I failed to get the job done.
Rip.
Now all I can do is prepare the city for all possible contingencies.
This is the trailer that I skipped,
Go
I'm
to
guessing.
Anna. Get her whatever she needs. Rasputin swore to protect humanity. It's time we hold it to that promise.
At least Zavala is manning up and accepting that he couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Given his general opinion in Warmind was is a bit of a change.
Yeah. Character growth.
Oh my god, character growth!
Oh, hello. Hello.
Oh hi.
Stand with me, Guardian.
It's my grenade launcher.
Oh god, I've now forgotten how to play this game instantly.
I thought the next threat would come from outside the solar system. I was wrong.
Right. Don't think Yumi is available because she's not responded yet, so I think she may be busy. So I'll probably just like start at the EDC and just see what pops, I guess. I have no idea like whether or not people still do these, but
EDC DDZs where everything's happening at the moment.
Ooh, yes, this is true. For me, I'm just like, it's a thing that I haven't done, so I want to do it.
What? This is like the first time I've logged into this game since sometime
Let's get to
a week
work.
or so ago. I don't know.
This is fair. How's that? Okay. I've no idea if you can, like... So I'm checking a thing super quickly.
If nothing else, you can just join your fire team anyway, pretty much anytime.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Unless you're actively loading an activity or in orbit flying to it. I
Okay.
think that's the only time it will fail. I apparently have 0 light level. I would like to suggest that's incorrect.
Yeah, that sounds incorrect.
It should be 934.
I'm hoping this will actually oh, sorry, I'm all fuzzy. That's better. Hoping this will actually matchmake. And not just throw the two of us into a random thing that I clicked.
Yep, no, apparently according to your screen I am doing no damage.
Oh no, it's worrisome.
Yeah. If that's actually how it turns out, then it really won't be a problem.
Oh god, what have I done? So yeah, I am very bad at this game and don't really know what I'm doing, so I apologise in advance. Also, that is a very cool ship.
I'm sure I will cope. Why are you telling me about advanced features and no? Oh my god. I wonder if there's an option to turn that off.
God, I hope so. Go to bungo.net for things. Bungo.net is a thing. Keep Discord open in case Yumi gets back to me.
The target is Brakazan, weapons dealer to the Red Legion. Can I help you?
What are those Cabal doing out there?
I have
We
the
need
wrong
to get
setup.
past the security door.
Ikora said she needed you. Don't worry, I got this one.
I'll
Okay.
keep an eye on him. No problem.
Be brave, fire team.
We're through, and I made things more exciting.
Sound so down, little guy. Fire teams are built for excitement.
Sorry, I had to fix my inventory. I realised I had the wrong stuff equipped.
No worries.
Also have no heavy ammo, so this will be fun.
Scanners show reinforcements coming.
That last harvester exposed an active fuel cell. Maybe we can use it.
That a boy.
Why would you pick it up?
So he can find where it'll do the most damage.
Just let Puggy do all the hard work, it's fine.
Yeah, Hawthorne, you're speaking as not a guardian.
Yep.
Like, even more so than most people, I have very little regard for my own survival in this game. That's mean, I use a shotgun and a grenade launcher by Grafton's, so maybe not surprising.
Oops. Meant to do that. It's fine.
We did it! And we didn't blow up.
Yet.
Yeah, not blowing up as good as you can hope for sometimes.
Way to reach for the stars.
I am running low on fresh ammo. This seems standard. I need to use a finisher on someone. This is the problem of using a grenade launcher. I don't get many opportunities to use finishers because people tend to be dead.
Yeah. It's like run up specifically to shoot them.
Yep. Thank you for the special ammo.
Still haven't been able to track down Zahn. Cabal usually like to be found.
This guy's no ordinary space runner. His weapons ain't half bad either.
Those weapons have snuffed out too many good people.
Oh, don't get me wrong. He'll still deserve whatever this fire team gives him. They always do.
Do your loading hell.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, funny story about the Oroban.
Cabal and their weird ship names. I think it was the Orobas Victura.
Yeah, that one. Zahn moved in after he put Phyllis out of pasture. He's in there somewhere.
Flash was rude. Go away. Go away. Special ammo. Oh, thank you. Shot.
Let me get up, meow. Jesus.
Might have been worth crushing first.
This is it. I'm never going anywhere because I can't make this stupid jump. F. Heavy ammo, yes. Let me up, meow.
Back into the ship we go. We're coming for you,
It's a
Zahn.
very big ship.
It's got a lot to answer for.
I mean, it has
Be thorough.
a lot of, like, large
I liked
people
this
to fit in
place
it.
better when there wasn't a
True.
Cabal tank in it.
Oh, why am I
Why
like
would they put a
this?
tank inside a ship?
Why am I like
Zahn's
this?
running scared. Don't let up, fire team.
I mean, why wouldn't they?
Because, like, if you can, why not, right?
Yeah. I'm going to die. Hold on, I have a healing rift. I died anyway. There's
Oh,
a
no.
healing rift. There's a healing rift under my corpse if anyone wants to use it.
I will come pick you up in a second. I got lost because I'm dumb.
There's a tank right next to me, so you know,
Okay.
try not to get shot. It's fine, it's shooting other guy over me, so. Great deal of enthusiasm. No, tank went boom. That's fine, there's another one in a minute.
Stop shooting me. I don't have any ammo.
Something grenade straight to face. Ow. Oh,
come
yeah.
on. Another one.
Yep, another tank. Sorry, former tank, my bad.
No worries.
I happened. It's fine.
So the joy to the grenade launcher is just big shoot.
Oh, that one was a grenade launcher. I super the tank right in the face.
Excellent.
Large concentrated beam of electricity meets tank. Guess what wins? It's not the tank.
It's my favourite
Grenade
matchup.
launcher isn't actually that effective against the tank. I think because it doesn't really do any critical damage in a tank, you really want to do as much critical damage as you can.
Okay. Strike is basically just me getting lost in a ship, so I do apologize.
Zahn is here.
And the flamethrowers. Is he using the
Flame
flamethrower?
turrets!
Yes.
Sus. Oh, Jesus. Things everywhere.
And now I've run off power mode because of this.
Please, someone give me heavy ammo. For the love of all that is holy, please give me heavy ammo.
Oh, 7. I have no good long range weapons. I know about to be flame powered slugs.
I have 6 ammo for my sniper rifle.
Nice.
We're here. End of the line for you, Zahn.
Watch your
Oh,
6.
hi,
Check
turrets.
your 12. You know what? Just be careful.
It's me. Just be careful.
Oh, that was hot. I landed in hotness.
I have no ammo.
Oh, pain.
I do have my super at least.
Benefits of me using this weapon, one of its perks. Every time I kill something, they are guaranteed to drop normal ammo in addition to anything else they were dropping.
Nice.
Not quite as good as if it dropped special ammo, but that would be OP. It does mean I don't think I've ever run out of normal ammo when using this weapon.
I just have dreams of special ammo drops.
I have
Why did I do that?
Special finisher mod. From I think it's still from last season. This one later. The mod for that, which means I can spend. I think it's a quarter of my supercharge. In a finisher, and I'm guaranteed to finish that after that.
Nice. Oh, that's jealous.
Apparently, this one is just not providing us with power, man. Apparently, that's how this works today.
It's my noob influence.
Bye.
Oh, things are on fire.
And the shield on that platform on the right.
Wouldn't I like to be where the fire is, please?
Zahn won't be making any
like
weapons for the Red Legion.
we were expecting him to be jumping up there and there'd be a shield there, but he died, so he had like 3 different game
Those
systems
we can handle. Nice job.
running at the same time.
Just keep. There we go. Look at that. Kills 30. At least I didn't like completely drag my weight, just mostly.
I mean, as far as I recall, you died less often than I did.
It's mostly because I was lagging very far behind you guys because I was getting lost, so.
That's fair. And in fairness, dying less than me isn't really a significant achievement. Like, this is a game where it is literally a plot point that death means nothing.
Yep.
I live that entirely. I will just charge straight in, grenade everything, blow myself up.
I mean,
Regularly.
yes, also same. Throw a grenade and immediately run into it, like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, it's like, I use a grenade launcher as my primary weapon. Well, main weapon, because primary weapon is entirely different. It's a shotgun. But it's like, I use a grenade launcher as my main weapon. Oh, I like this one. This one has really interesting lore to it.
Ooh, nice.
So, this one explains why Savathun is the Taken Queen, basically. I don't know how familiar you are with old Destiny lore.
Absolutely not at all.
But you've never Taken. You've encountered
Yes,
them several
yeah.
times, so now I know. My personal favourite enemy in the game. Despite the fact that Vex are probably more interesting. But the Taken have to be taken by someone and have to be dominated by someone. They have to have an overmind, basically. Which for a very long time was Oryx the Taken King. Thing is, in Destiny 1 we slightly murdered Oryx. Which means that at this point the Taken are no longer controlled by anyone. They're basically just mindless beasts driven by pure instinct. Which is all very well and good, except for the nature of the strike boss at the end of this fight. And depending on what randomized voice lines you get at the end of it, it's somewhat pointed out to you what the problem with this is. But if not, then I'll explain it anyway.
Okay. Well, going with the setup I'm not a huge fan of, because I need a top one that is also a rifle of some sort. Though not a sniper rifle, so I can keep using Borealis. Was actually prepared and made sure my setup was right before we loaded in this time.
Reasonable. The fun ones are the Tactical Tortoise is our fire team member. That's fantastic.
Excellent, I love them already.
Also, it's a triple Warlock fire team, of which I entirely approve.
Excellent.
The fallen are an afterthought.
But
Whatever the
yeah, there are
Taken
some
are doing
higher
here,
tier
they
activities
are
which come with a
contaminating the
modifier
water
of gear
supply.
lock. You can't change your gear
Want
after
to
you
see the
start
pot
to
of
do
tea
them.
I made this morning?
Good old Master Planner. It's just giving me horrible flashbacks to all the my bad luck trying to get Master Planner achievements.
Well, I got some of them. I remember, I think it was Darkness War, where we were really struggling at one point, and a Master Planner attempt, and didn't realise why, and I realised, I think it was the third boss, it was somewhere middle of the run anyway, but I only had one weapon equipped with a build designed for 2 weapons.
Oh no.
I casually didn't mention this to anyone else.
Oh no.
And it's just like, it's probably fine.
Yeah. I had
We didn't
horrible.
complete that one.
Oh dear. I had horrible luck with Hell Eternal, not because of the fight, but because it bugged out so much. So I spent so much time trying to get Hell Eternal Master Planner.
See, in that it's not. It's the very different approaches they have are in Secret World. They just fail you the achievement if you don't do it. In this, they literally do not let you change your gear.
I mean,
Not even,
yeah.
It's two different. There's two different types of game.
Yeah,
I suppose in this case it's an intended game mechanic as opposed to a
like an extra thing you can do,
functionally
yeah.
optional achievement. So it makes
Yeah.
sense. Which on the other hand also does mean it's not possible for anyone to accidentally screw it up.
Yeah, no. Oh, jeez, I'm about to die.
I'm still tracking Taken Energy nearby. They're all over the water facility. And under it. Whatever's behind us must be underground.
What I was going to say before I almost died was no sort of look at my new weapon skin, oh shit moments.
Lol.
Happened many more times than I can count when I was trying to master plan stuff in Secret World.
You're still using a sword, aren't you?
Fuck. And also yes.
Let's
Sorry,
change
I'm
the base-
I missed that jump really badly.
Come on. How are swords working now? Because I don't know use them.
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
They've changed quite a lot now.
I'm going to die again. Sorry, I don't know why I keep fucking that jump up. I haven't noticed a change yet, but I have not done a huge amount yet.
Maybe you should go first this time.
No, I got excited and thought there were stairs I could use.
There are stairs, they're just invisible stairs that you can jump over.
Finally.
Watch out from the bridge.
Thank you for the warning as I got shot in the head.
Lol. Now for the fun bit, everyone's favourite section of this map. AKA, how many times can we get launched off it? Okay, that was close.
Oh, this is going to go bad.
Okay.
I feel the
Right,
problems here in my bones.
Oh yeah, it's that.
Ow.
Oh, for one second. Meh. Or
Okay.
it's gonna escape anyway. But we can't kill it in a short time. Oh, that's not good. 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 Oh no, we're fine.
Okay. I will trust your assessment because I'm still running
And then I died.
I'm still running behind, so I will trust you.
That's probably a very dangerous thing to do. However, fortunately, friendly fire is not an option, so it's probably fine.
I'm grateful for that. Every time I throw a grenade into a bunch of enemies where
Well,
friends
let's go
are.
with sometime. Where friendly fire might not be an option, but that definitely doesn't mean you can cross me.
Excellent.
The new expansion has been so much fun. It's like I said, you can be entirely allies with someone and still very actively working to completely and utterly ruin them in a diplomatic way.
Excellent, and I love it.
They're finally reworking diplomacy, so you can have a non-aggression pact with someone, migration treaty, just commercial agreement to be friends with them, except that because you're materialist and they're spiritualist, you can pass a law which says anyone who has laws against AI is in breach of galactic law or affects the sanctions. And spiritualists are not very good at reacting to AI well. They really don't like AI by default, and there's not much they can do about that. And it's like, so yeah, we're best of
Energy
friends,
is
except
spiking.
that you're
This
now
is it.
against you're now breaking galactic law.
Excellent. That is very good.
And then you can start applying sanctions to people that potentially ruin their research ability or ruin their admin cap or their naval capacity, stuff like that. And it's all of which while remaining on the best of terms with them, because you haven't attacked them or anything. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So this guy, the thing about this guy is a Red Legion commander, the Taken boss here. Sorry, dead Taken boss here. It's a Red Legion commander. The thing with that is, back when Oryx was the Taken King and was, taking Cabal, the Red Legion was not present in the system. Red Legion and Oryx never interacted.
Killed the guy in charge and his big scary blight.
Level common goal. Civilians and Guardians can stand side by
Which-
side.
I mean, yeah, you didn't get the voice line. But yeah, Oryx was the only one who could take. Like, Taken, it's not a disease as such, it's not contagious. You don't get taken by being near Taken or anything. So the fact that Oryx, who had the power to take, and the Red Legion never interacted means that this Red Legion boss could not have been taken by Oryx, which raises the question who took him. The most likely answer, due to more or less everything known, is Savathun, who is... So, Oryx is effectively the Hive god of war. Actually, no, that's not technically true. Oryx is the Hive god of discovery. Technically, he's not even the god of war, that's one of his sisters. Shivu Araf is the Hive god of war. The Hive god of discovery and knowledge seeking and the like is the one who more or less wiped out everything in the universe for millions and millions and millions of years. He's the one who is leading that force, not the Hive god of war, which is Shivu Araf. Their sister Savathun is the Hive goddess of cunning, which is mildly terrifying if they have the power to take.
Yep.
There is a suspicion among the people who actually have a clue what they're talking about, that Savathun has been manipulating almost everything that has ever happened to us. There is not everything, like the Vex are somewhat beyond their control to a certain degree, but then again also not entirely. It's interesting, but Savathun is the sort of Savathun. So the way the Hive work, the way their worms work, they have to tithe destruction. So they tithe destruction to their own worm because they literally have a semi-symbiotic relationship, where they literally will have a worm inside. When you choose to take a hive, you'll often see the worm sort of flop on the floor before popping. But they tithe destruction, which is why they have to keep killing. They cannot not kill, because if they do, their worms grow hungry and feed on their own bodies instead.
Lovely.
Literally a biological imperative. They have to keep causing destruction. It's like when they're not wiping out other empires, they fight each other to basically practice and to continue this tithe. So Savathun was experimenting with ways to maintain her tithe with less effort. At one point, she decided to rest into orbit around a black hole to affect the passage of time, on the basis that if time was running more slowly for her relative to the Hive gods, or the Hive worm gods above her, then she wouldn't have to provide as much destruction for them and could keep more for herself. It didn't work, but you get to see how she thinks just from that example. And that's the obvious things she tries to do.
I, at some point, need to sit down and actually learn more Destiny lore, because I'd never played the first game, so I'm basically have no idea what's going on with anything at all. So I am a giant scrub. But knowing me, at some point I will almost definitely get really interested and like read absolutely everything, which is more or less what happened with Final Fantasy, where at first I was like, I don't know what's happening, I don't know what's going on, and then halfway through abruptly got very invested in the story and was like, I'm actually going to read up on all of this history.
Yeah, it gets to the point where you decide, right, today I'm eating this entire wiki.
Yep, pretty much. Actually, when I first started working, I was in a temp job where I did not have much responsibility and had a lot of time, like where I wasn't doing much, and it was before I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, but like just after I started playing Secret World, and so that is literally what I spent all my time doing, is just absorbing Secret World wikis and information, because it's like, well, I don't have any, like I don't have a huge amount of other stuff to do while they still train me, so.
Yeah, that works.
One day maybe I will get to that point at my current job. I will have like a spare minute and be able to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, more or less. You haven't done the Forsaken storyline yet, have you?
No, I'm probably gonna do that soon.
Good storyline. Cool. Good storyline.
I'm excited.
You won't like how it starts.
Yeah, so I have heard. I'm trying desperately to wipe the spoiler from my brain so it's a surprise. But
yeah, thing about that spoiler, it's almost not a spoiler. That was what they used to advertise it.
Yeah, the thing is, like, when it was, I didn't. Up until about 6 months ago, the only thing I knew about Destiny 2 was that my brother played it, so I didn't pay attention to any of the hype because just none of it made sense to me, and I think I like muted all the Destiny channels and Discords I was in and stuff because I was like, well, I don't play this game, I don't know what's going on, and then so I missed all of that hype and all of those trailers and stuff. So
that's fair. But yeah, it's never made explicit within the oh yeah, pickup's great. It's never made explicit within the campaign. But again, as someone who gets all of our lore information from one YouTube channel, this is as opposed to my actual own knowledge. If you look into what's actually happening and what's said and so on, Savathun is behind the entire story of Forsaken. Is when it comes right down to it, Savathun. Never quite directly. Like, she puts plans in motion, but ow. I died to misadventure, apparently.
oh no.
Yeah, when you read into what's actually happening, or whatever it is, and so on, then you become apparent that Savathun is behind literally the entire campaign.
One more set of coordinates. Those fallen can't be far.
And everything that happens throughout that entire storyline, the obvious storyline and the more subtle one, everything that happens, thank you very much, is ultimately the result of Savathun's long-term plotting.
Excellent. I love.
Savathun, you know what my character was like, my roleplay character was in Secret World, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Savathun is basically that character's wet dream.
Excellent.
Only with better magic.
Okay, the fallen went that away.
Like, take someone who is basically built and born and made of deceit and trickery, and then give them literally tens of millions of years to practice.
That is very. I like that. It's good. It's my sort of character.
That's Savathun in a nutcase. Or nutshell.
Excellent.
This is who most likely like there was so when Activision first went into a business relationship with Bungie, the deal was for 3 games, right? So it's going to be Destinies 1, 2, and 3.
If I could have a word with the captain in private.
Now that Bungie is no longer attached to Activision, obviously that doesn't hold, and it's relatively unlikely, all things considered, that they're going to do a Destiny 3 anytime soon. Because there's not really any good reason to.
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose.
I mean, when they released Destiny 1, they released it across PlayStation 3 and 4, but that's because PlayStation 3 was literally nearing the end of its relevant life cycle. they're not going to do the same. They're not going to like do a Destiny 3 and put it onto PlayStation 4 and 5 because PlayStation 4 is still vastly popular, and PlayStation 5 is going to have a relatively slow uptake, or little uptake straight away. Not enough to make it worth it to make a dedicated version. Maybe later, I'm sure, but they're not going to release a whole new game for PC. It's irrelevant because PC doesn't have defined versions. It's just incremental upgrades. You can't really count for that in any sensible way.
Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Also, I was thinking, if you have like an established player base, there's no need to release more games other than to get them to buy stuff. But if you do like buy big expansions, why keep making new games?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what happened with The Division, The Division 1 had its problems, but it was generally quite popular. We need to be killing these guys before I get to the middle. But The Division 2 was released when Division 1 was still quite popular and still had quite a large player base, and they did not significantly transfer, partly because Division 1 had quite a few problems. No, Division 2 had quite a few problems, but they basically split their player base with a game which was not particularly enticing enough to bring in new players.
Yeah.
Didn't
Thank
really
you.
work. They admitted it didn't work, right? But it happened anyway. The same thing would happen with Destiny 3. Like, this game has a relatively active player base. Still, it's not as big as it has been, but it's seasonal content. You can't expect a constant massive number of players.
Yeah.
Something like this. But anyway, the original theory was that Destiny 1 would have what had Oryx as arguably the biggest bad of the entire game once you included all DLCs. That Destiny 2 or Destiny 2 would have given how much they were pushing Savathun, my personal theory is that they would have put us up against Shibu Araf instead. But basically one of the three siblings basically per game, regardless of what order it ended up being.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like, Oryx was the king of the Hive at the time. It only made sense that we fought him first. Given his personality and nature, he was always going to be involved, and we would therefore have to fight him, leaving the other two left over at the end.
Stuck in a plant.
Yeah, given how much they keep hinting Savathun has been manipulating things, I feel like they're trying to make us think that she'll be next because she's the one that's talking about. But I feel like she's not stupid enough to let that happen. And that more likely we still wouldn't see her, and she would end up effectively throwing her own sister to us to keep her plans in motion, because it is exactly the sort of thing she would do.
These Vex, they're building something.
And Savathun, I suspect, was always intended therefore to be the final end game. This is the end of the Destiny franchise Big Boss. Obviously now all of those plans have changed somewhat, and well, potentially because Activision is no longer involved. Ow!
Oh, I will come grab you.
Hello? Everything okay?
And yeah, therefore.
Well, we slowed them down.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad I can hear myself in the feed again. Do re mi fa sol la
Dear Nathan Fillion, you're fantastic.
Yes.
What do computational processing speeds matter for Vex? Answer suppressed.
I was listening to that. It's just also I got very, very lost while we were running through that portion. So brain was like focused on try and work out where I'm going while getting shot. But
one brain thing at a time.
yeah, I just
I've spent long enough playing this game at this point. I just sort of know where I'm going.
I'm lost all the time, no matter where I am or what I'm doing. I can stand stock still in the tower and get lost. So
That was a complete waste of a super, given how immune it was. Never mind.
oh no.
Shotgun it is. Close up. Every single pellet hitting a precision hit. That's how we do it. None of this super ability rubbish. Have you done this right before, by the way?
Sorry?
Have you done this strike before?
I have literally not done any of the strikes at all.
Captain, Ghost.
Cool.
I
Two
want
things
to
about
thank
this
you
one.
again
Firstly, it's
for
about to
doing
get very
this.
dark and you have
I'm
to do
sure the
platforming,
damage
so
feels
you're probably
worse
going to
than
get
me.
lost.
Oh dear.
Secondly,
It's
there
dark
is a
here.
bug
Failsafe,
at the
this
entrance
ship
to
has
the final
seen better
arena,
days.
which
Ah,
means it is
of course.
possible to get literally locked out of the final fight until it's over one
So
way or
have I,
another.
Ghost. So have I.
I feel like that sounds very much like something that will happen to me.
Oh yeah, I've had this before. Unfortunately, in my case, I was the only one in the arena.
Oh no.
Interestingly, impressively, I didn't actually die. I did actually manage to beat it solo. Dying would definitely have been faster because it would have reset the fight. Actually, no, I don't know if it would. I think they counted as... So what happens is, at the entrance, there's one of the barriers which stops you getting in and so on.
What was that?
So... Where else one at?
It's a fun adventure. Although hopefully it will let me skip the platforming.
Lol. I think it has. Yeah, it should have done.
Excellent.
Yeah, so the entrance to this area has a shield over it. Oh, come on. Okay, that happened. I apparently failed at platforming even though I'm on platform 3, just not falling down. So the barrier to this room, it's possible to be close enough to count as being in the fight, but on the other side of that barrier, which means if anyone inside the room dies, it doesn't reset the fight, they're stuck in the fight, they have to wait out their respawn timer before they can fight again. But if everyone else counts as being in the fight, they can do nothing, and it's just stuck there watching. I just shot you, why are you not dead? Rude.
Evil magic.
Seems alright. Alright, where is it?
Need to eat a thing.
Ads. Definitely try and take out the overcharge tank. Where is it? Also, plot twist, the boss here is wearing a cloak most of the time.
Sorry?
The boss, Fabix, is wearing a cloaking device most of the time.
Oh boy.
You can see him at the moment, but he's run away again. There he is. You know, you can see it. You can see the blur, because cloak does not in fact run invisible, but even so.
Yeah.
Can't sneak up on us. All
Never
clear.
mind, he died.
My systems have recovered. Have you found any artifacts from the crew? Any
Just
burial sites?
throws a big purple ball.
Nothing but a fallen
Eat
portal
this.
built out of your old colony ship. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I guess.
No Golden Age ray guns?
No.
Oh, that's okay, I guess.
It's nice
Come on
that
back,
you think
Guardian.
of your
See
terrestrials,
what's
Safala. You've been pushing paper for too long.
The father's like, I can help. You're like, can you though? Ooh, I just got a Steam achievement.
When
And now I have to deal with Steam. Being Steam. Wait. Sorry, I'm just like picking just tooting about doing every strike as we go.
Oh, I'm fine with it. I don't mind.
Okay, thank you for the help, by the way. I do appreciate it.
No worries. It'll give me something to do. Honestly, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be making Empires in Stellaris, which I can do pretty much literally any time. I do that in my head when I'm at work and bored, so...
This is fair.
Well, in fairness, that is arguably one of the best parts of the game.
Stellaris is one of those games that I've been desperately meaning to try, but like I don't have either the like physical room or like mental room for another game at the moment, unfortunately. So
Yeah, Stellaris does need a certain amount of brain capacity to do well.
I definitely don't have that at the moment.
I mean, given the nature of the game, it's basically a systems game. It's lots of different systems.
Yumi.
Any of one of which is, hi Yumi. Any one of which is entirely capable of being understood and known in and of itself, but understanding well how all of them interact with each other, and then actually understanding that well enough to exploit all of them is where it becomes slightly more challenging.
I do not have the brain power for that, especially not at the moment, but in general.
Yeah.
Yumi, we have literally just loaded into a strike.
I sort of think that way anyway.
Yeah. As soon as we are out of this one, I will invite you. I've just been doing various strikes as we go along.
Exit this queue for Yumi to join us instead of us having to go with another rando.
I don't know how to exit a queue, so
Press escape should do it, and it depends how far through the loading we are.
oh no, I mean she's still putting it up, so just
Okay.
yeah.
Fine.
Guardian, we've received limited
was
intel
not the button I
regarding
was
the
after.
Vex information depot. I want you to get in there and figure out
Whichever one, Yumi. Whoever you feel like.
Captain. Commander Zavala has requested
Oops,
that I
wrong
run
button.
tactical on this mission. Please allow me to help you with your invasion. of the
Oro and I are
insect
both
terrorists.
warlocks, so I don't know if you want to bring
Hello,
another
Vex
warlock,
Saber.
like,
You're familiar with this place.
just in
Oh,
case,
yes,
or...
quite. The Vex were very active there when the Exodus Black first arrived on Nessus. The Vex that murdered my crew came from there.
I'm sorry
Failsafe
that
is
you
my
have to
favourite
relive
character in this game.
Failsafe
It's
is
alright.
excellent.
It's only taken me a few centuries to suppress them.
Yes, whoops all warlocks is always the correct option. Yeah, we just, I have
That was a lot of stacks,
no,
all conveniently clustered together in front of someone carrying a grenade launcher.
excellent.
Then it was less stacks.
I'm just like picking stuff at random and doing it. So
But yeah, we've got 2 people in this team.
yeah, I think it may have possibly.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're 2 manning that.
On the plus side, no puppies to disappoint on my behalf.
Monitoring Vex transmissions. It appears the Vex are repelling a Cabal incursion at your present location.
Man, I hadn't worked that out.
The Vex are currently calculating
Thank you.
probabilities to that question.
Heroes.
Response will be forthcoming. Whatever it is, you just know it's not good.
I'm just gonna jump over this large hole in the ground.
Hello, Cloisy. Check. Come on here. I'm gonna eat shit and die on this
I'm that guy.
particular
I'll
jump.
jump over the first half of enemies, go and kill the other half of enemies, and then give you shit from the first half, kill me in the back. Because clearly that's your fault.
I
That's
mean,
me.
I think I may be stuck down here forever. I think I'm going to have to die because I've landed on a platform and I don't think I can get up from it.
Sometimes. Let me just murder this person and then I'll come and find you. So that you can die safely or something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to throw my body off the edge.
Can you not reach this bit here? No, never mind.
No.
Right, where's your... Ah.
Oh no. I've made a
Oh.
mistake.
I'm gonna let you wait out your respawn timer.
Yeah, hopefully I will respawn on that end.
Nothing personal.
No, I mean, yeah,
If not, you might need to change your jump type for this specifically, but you would need to jump up to here.
yeah.
But if you can jump vertically up... Oh, what's that?
I don't actually know if I can jump vertically up that high, so...
There's a whole bunch of
Oh, it's
stuff
put me
over
way
there.
back here, so I will just carefully find my way across. Sorry, unhit push to talk in the middle of that. Right. Nope.
Just do what I think you just did.
I was really close. I was like an inch off of falling.
Lol.
Thank you.
This corner is closer than that corner.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be corners, I suppose. One of them has to stick out.
Phew. I'm really bad at jumping in this game.
Lol. Yep, we're never taking you to leave a whisper.
No question mark?
It's a timed jumping puzzle followed by high-end combat activity.
Absolutely not. Never. The combat I could do, the jumping definitely not. I mean, the combat I could maybe do.
So, the way it's set up, you have 20 minutes. You have
guy looked
to
like
do
a
a jumping
commander of some
puzzle
sort.
from one end to
That's
the other.
correct, friendly ghost.
Um,
That commander was Kargan, an elite
after
Cabal
which
scion
you have
who's
to
caused
get through
significant
4 rooms
damage
of
to
high-end
Vex
combat. The
collective in
entire
this
place
time
is
stream.
protected, so you can't just outpower the entire thing.
This sounds bad.
And you have 20 minutes, at which point it immediately ejects you from the instance. Like, the moment that timer hits 0, you're kicked out of the instance.
Yeah, that sounds like my worst nightmare.
Lol. It also gets you a relatively popular celebration.
Excellent. I mean, I would maybe do it for the sniper rifle, but probably not.
Oh, we picked up a third person.
But it's
Confusingly
right.
called 6, because that makes sense. Despite the fact they're clearly the third.
Hello, sorry, I'm being distracted. Hello, friends from Cloisy Stream. I'm doing half a heart because the other
At
one's
some point, I'll
navigating.
equip,
And bad news.
do I even have it on me?
Give us the good news first.
Yeah, I do. I have that sniper rifle in my inventory right now, so remind me not to equip it so you can see how obnoxious it
Alright.
is.
Excellent.
What's the bad news?
Obnoxious is my favourite phrase to apply to a weapon.
Complete control of the Vex
What I meant to
gateway.
say is hello, friends from
I
Cloisy
predict
Stream.
several detachments of Cabal over the
I
next
hope
few
you
years.
are having a good... Oh, I'm standing in
Wonderful.
the electric milk. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing old strike content with Auroras and Pugsworths. We're going to pick up Yumi and Mo. And I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm very bad at this game. And that's essentially what's going on. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a good day. And thank you very much for the raid, Cloisy. It is very much appreciated.
Something lightning beam. Ooh, special ammo. Oh, the other one. Purple ammo. Yay.
Sword ammo. Oh,
There's got to be a way to get through here. Failsafe. Any ideas?
accursed
I
Vex milk.
believe Centurions will possess the means to remove the Vex block and grant you ingress.
I'm in a hell of my own creation. I'm gonna sit here and sniper rifle people from the bottom here.
Please let me not get killed. Please let me not get killed. There's a person currently on red health, so this is going well. No, 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 no.
Nice
Nailed
work,
it.
Captain. But you're gonna
I'm
need
just gonna
one more.
murder these people.
Oh shit. Did I just waste my super? Almost definitely. Do I care? Absolutely not.
This will be the bit where I say cover me and going in. Or I hope I don't get killed.
Sorry, Yumi. I am, like, I'm checking chat, but I also, Jesus. Fucking pissing shit. I can only focus on one thing at the moment right now.
Nice. I almost always die doing that. So that's nice.
Nice. Oh, I almost jumped straight into the Vex milk
Or
there.
someone else grabs the blob, wanders over here, then gets lost and gets killed for trying to do it.
That would be me. That's my role in this.
Probably, yeah.
Getting lost and not knowing what's going on. Okay. I'm coming. Don't yell at me, meow. I'm on my way. Just have to jump over the Vex milk. So yeah, Yumi, if thank you for coming along and helping us in the future, by the way. I do appreciate it, but yeah, just so you know, I'm complete noob, have not done any of these before. I'm very lost.
At least it wasn't you who died.
Exactly. This time.
This time. Side note, you need to get off at the side of these two drops as opposed to going straight to the bottom.
Okay.
That was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yep, sure was. I misjudged.
Am I being shot in the back? Rude.
A dead body, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly, Yumi. At some point I'm gonna set up a counter, so that,
You know what I said about not going straight to the bottom?
I did try, and then I failed.
I can't actually go back up, that's me like you at this point, so
No worries.
catch up when you can.
Hopefully it'll, like, teleport me towards you, maybe.
Probably well, actually.
Okay, don't get hit by that.
I would endeavour not to get hit by the Vex milk.
Indicates that Kargan has bypassed their initial security protocols.
It looks like Kargan is using that conflux to access the data artifact. Get me over to that Vex plate, and I'll try a counter hack.
I'm trying. Right. Ow. Well, I landed badly, but I did land.
Yeah, that works.
I injected some bad
I may-
variants into his decryption
Any fall that you
process.
can walk away from,
That should slow
especially
him down.
given the nature of Guardians.
Exactly. Like, I broke my ankles, but at least I landed on the floor. Who's shooting me? How dare you? I had my safe spot, I was gonna sit here and, like, shotgun. You bitch. Oh jeez. Whoops.
I think you picked the wrong plate to stand on.
Sure did. I also-
That was the Gladiator's plate, and Gladiators don't appreciate it if you steal that plate. They get hungry.
Also ran out of all the ammo.
down, 2 to go.
Close enough.
1 out of 3. That's fine then.
One died and I'm out to go. Oh, wrong button.
2 down.
I'm pretty sure he realizes we're not going to let him get away with stealing the data while we're here.
I don't have.
Wow, I just
Any mana.
literally yeeted
A
into a pillar.
massive buildup of
Oh, no.
enemies indicates several Cabal transports are inbound to your position. You asked for it.
Also, high final. It's fine, I'm totally paying attention to what she's chat. It's great being on someone else's stream where I don't actually have to pay attention to your chat.
I know, I know the feeling. Surprise, bees. Bees are bees. Oh, no. Just do this. If you got it, flaunt it, right? If you have a very large purple ball to throw at people, like, throw your large purple balls, right? Nice.
Success.
Yay.
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
Good work.
Sick
buddy.
box teabagging.
What intel did you discover?
There's only one data artifact here, labeled Oxa, and it's seriously corrupted. Metadata says it was last accessed by an Otzot centuries ago. What is Oxa? And who is Otzot?
I guess we'll find out.
Those are questions for another day, I suppose. But for now, well done.
Nice. Right. Yumi, once we are out of this, I will, I keep forgetting.
I'm going to go on a quick bio break.
Yep.
So I will be back
Cheers.
in a few minutes.
Okie doke. Yumi, once we're out of this, I will invite you. Should also probably, like, go pick up some bounties and stuff. We'll, Ooh, I do want to do that one, though. Well, I didn't totally die. I died a lot, but I didn't totally die. So, you know. Ah, come on, give me my mouse back. Like, store my mouse for a second. Yay, Yumi. Invite. Oh, we're still in orbit. Once we're right. Why? What's going on here? That's not what I wanted to do. No, I didn't. How do I want to not do this. Hi, I want to be out of orbit, please. Why? What? Did I click the wrong thing? I may have clicked the wrong thing. What?
Guardian, we've received limited intel regarding a Vex information depot. I
What
want you
on
to
earth?
get in there and figure out what they know.
Hello?
Hello, I think I did the wrong thing, Yumi. Please help. I think I messed up.
What did you do?
I joined a thing, but I didn't mean to.
What do you mean? What
Like,
happened?
it's like I'm in an activity, but accidentally.
Did it restart the strike?
I think so, but I don't know why.
Because if you don't pull out into orbit before it counts down, then it will just eat you back into the strike.
Okay, how do you leave? I know it's a really dumb
Return to
question, but...
orbit.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sorry, I was just waiting for it to time me out, so...
Mm-hmm.
I feel very dumb. I don't know how to play this game.
We'll join you.
Yay. Or I was AFK quickly and then I'm going to throw us back into another thing.
Okay.
Yay, Yumi.
God, I've forgotten all of the buttons for Destiny.
Well, welcome to the club. Me too. This is my entire life.
All of my games have different social buttons.
Yeah. Well, the thing that bugs me is, so in order to open my, like, character item screen in Final Fantasy, it's C, and then in here it's N. But because I, like, have my Final Fantasy raid Sunday afternoons, I come out of this, my brain's still in Final Fantasy mode. Or, it's better now that I'm not playing Andromeda on Saturdays, but when I was, because they were both, like, stuff at space games, my brain just conflated both of the, all of the mechanics, all of the controls turned into one big hodgepodge.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Raiding in Final Fantasy, and then I turned back to this, I'm like, I don't know how to play this game! It's mostly just shooting, because in Final Fantasy I'm like, button mash, button mash, button mash. Hit all the buttons at the same time. Moosh moosh. Oh, here, I'm gonna see if there is a way. Gameplay, probably.
Looks like they have made some improvements since I last played.
They did, but it also confused the hell out of me when I first logged in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there is no way to turn off the helpful hints at the moment. Also, I hope I'm not the only person. Each time I read Escalation Protocol, my brain just turns it into Education Protocol. Like, without fail. I'm just like, this is what EP has turned into.
Yes.
It's split between this one fate, as I am taking to call it, on Mars, and then also my FF14 raid group.
Indeed.
Which is finally giving me opportunity to sometimes beat Mab's DPS.
Are you topping?
She and I, we're both versus. We both top. Also, sometimes Vania's there. It's this weird, like, naughty numbers switcheroo.
Wink, wink.
Wink wonk.
Don't let it go to waste.
No. Do that. Pick that.
Requisition approved.
Pick that.
Yes.
Make good use of it.
Okay. Or just general beat people up. Neat. Cool, cool, cool. Go pick up items that I've missed. Hi.
Done.
Nice. What's that? Ooh. A new rocket launcher. Whoops, wrong button. Eat my old rocket launcher if I can get to the right one. Really do like that weapon name.
Hi. Let's check. You must have messages.
God, I wish I could swap these. It's fine. It's fine.
We'll land someday.
Hmm?
I will land someday.
Oh no. Yeah, I've been having horrible load screens at the moment. Oh, that's... Amanda's got something for me.
I have returned.
Well, I'm just pissing about in the tower quickly.
That seems reasonable.
If I go all the way to Amanda and she doesn't have anything for me, I will be happy to have had the chance to say hello. Hi. Ooh, nice.
Just finished working on that.
Oh, she has my rewards. Dope.
That was a pleasure to work on. Good luck out there.
It's alright, Amanda was yelling at me because I finally picked up my rewards from being a Twitch Prime person. And so... that's why she's like, pay attention to me, I have presents for you. Wait, is everyone...
She gave you the chicken petting emote.
Yes. I'm very excited. Could make a dirty joke, but I won't.
But I'll go check.
Right, just give me a yell when you're ready and I shall just start throwing us into more strikes.
I'm basically ready. I have... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna check Banshee quickly.
Okay.
Having said
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because enhancement cause... There's someone here called Pineapple Pizza.
Oh no. Oh no.
You cannot begin to comprehend how much I am judging you right now.
Oh no. Could be worse, could be mushroom pizza, so you know.
Hmm. Don't use them, don't use them, don't use them. Don't use... Wow. Just like, none of the bounties are nice for me right now.
I don't think I have Sudden
Oh,
Valor.
this one might be okay. I don't want to work. But it's like, these different bounties for using 4 different weapon types I don't use. Right,
jeez.
That's just fantastic.
Yeah.
Iris, please. I cannot alt tab right now.
Oh no.
Destiny does not like it when I alt tab.
I think I have something you want.
That's another question. Have you visited Zero?
I don't think so.
What do you think?
Who is currently?
Hey, there you go.
Oh, he's in the tower today, apparently, this weekend, apparently.
I've gotten lost. Where am I?
If you want to visit Zero, he is in the tower. In the hangar. By the looks of it, approximately where Yumi is right now. Oh no, not quite. Yumi's talking to Halliday.
Oh, is he here today?
Yes, apparently.
I'm just gonna go. Ooh, nice. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Just in case anyone was wondering, upstairs says thump thump thump. Just, you know, by the by.
Well, yeah, if you come and find me, then you'll find where Zero is.
Okay, nice.
He gives every week. Do you know how Zero works at all? I don't know.
I don't think so.
So he only appears over the weekend, and he appears in one of those quite notionally random different locations.
What do you do on
left.
this planet to protect
You'll find me on the stairs. He sells 5 different significant things. He'll sell 1 piece of exotic armor per class type, so 1 warlock, 1 titan, 1 whatever the other one is. Hunter, that's the word. It's fine, warlocks are the only important class. And he sells 1 exotic weapon, all of which is the same for everyone. And the exotic engram he sells will randomly give you an exotic an exotic you don't already have up until the point when you have all of them. I think it's normally all of them from the previous season, so it'll be anything pre-Shadowkeep currently, I believe, can randomly drop from there, and you'll get a different one that you don't already have until you have all of them.
For you to have that.
Nice.
So it's generally worth checking if there's any of the items you don't already have, at least for your main class and for weapons. It's worth picking them up just so you have it, and then you can reclaim it later.
Nice.
Cold Heart is fun.
The mind's
Cold Heart's a
eye
fun
is
weapon.
still
So
watching.
yeah, if you don't have Cold Heart in your inventory yet, I would in your collections yet, I would definitely pick that up.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah, then obviously I'm at the point where I do have now it's not every exotic, it's every random drop exotic, every world exotic, ones where you have to complete a quest or whatever to get do not drop randomly from a Zangrams.
I
I'm at the point where I have all of them now, so I don't need to visit him.
Well, I now have a cool and very impractical looking coat.
I remember what that one does.
Kinetic precision creates elemental explosions. Kinetic precision kills. Jesus Christ. I did not read the most important word in that sentence. Thank you for putting that out, Sunvalor.
Yeah, so you just have to shoot people in the head with your, looks like a hand cannon.
Okay.
Let me show you my weapon. That sounds wildly inappropriate. While hold on.
Sorry, you missed the conversation Yumi and I had about topping about 10 minutes ago in our re-topping passes, but...
Yeah, this is the weapon you get from that fun jumping puzzle you will never complete.
It looks very cool and I will dream of it and never even try.
If you go into the roster and right click on my name, it will show you all the, and you can basically see my current loadout, and it will show you the perks and stuff on it.
Wrong button.
I have a message for you from the Nine, but
you should be able to right click me.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Fire team list, which doesn't seem to show me as being in your fire team apparently. That's strange. That's really weird. For some reason, it's not showing you as.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, that's random.
Just in general. It seems to be like having a bad day today.
That's fair. The impact bar, which is damage increased inflicted by each round, is max. Range is almost max. Handling, stability, and reload speed are quite low. Magazine free. It comes with the Mulligan trait. Missing a shot has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. And an ability intrinsic trait called White Nail. Higher base precision damage, so it just flat out does more damage. Rapidly landing 3 precision hits while refills the magazine. If you hit 3 precision shots in the space of about, I think it's 3 seconds, then the magazine instantly reloads from reserves with no reload time, and you can do the same thing again and again and again until you run out of bullets.
That sounds great, and I am so sad that it is behind the Hell Challenge I will be incapable of doing. Why am I cursed to be so bad at jumping in this game?
Well, if you managed to masterwork it, which requires you doing the harder version of the same challenge. I have not done the harder version of the same challenge, which is really irritating because the ship I want is a bit found in that challenge. And I will never complete that. I have to complete to get that ship. You have to complete the entire heroic version of it 3 times.
Oh no.
I have not completed it once, so that's never going to.
Wink wonk, Yumi.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Also, thank you for the host. I'm gonna throw us into the strike. I can't remember which one I didn't do on Nessus, so the third one there.
We've done. Show me the map. I should be able to tell you which one we've done or haven't done when I see the names.
Yeah, so I think we did Exodus Crash in the Vex installation, so I think it's...
We haven't done the Inverted Spire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done Inverted Spire.
Okay, I think my game is having issues, or I've done something wrong, because you guys are both showing us having 0 light numbers on my party, so...
Alarming.
After the strike, try exiting the game and then reloading.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so I think it's quite possibly just me.
Well, it's also interesting because for the same basis, it wasn't showing you as being in the fire team.
Yeah.
Looking at that list on the same basis, I can only guess you're having some sort of very limited connection issue to matchmaking servers.
Quite possibly, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if what's happened is that somebody at my local Virgin Media fell over a cable, and so my net is having problems. Because I was having really bad lag in Final Fantasy earlier as well, so...
So, the ISP, which gives us our network at work, is Virgin Media.
Oh no.
And being in the being a senior analyst in our service desk, I get copied in on all the change requests. It's interesting when we get a change request saying Virgin Media need to make an emergency change. I saw this email on the 13th, by the way. Virgin Media need to make an emergency change to prevent an unexpected outage scheduled for the 23rd. When emergency is 10 days' time. And given who I work for and our nature of a contract, we have a fairly priority service contract to the degree where I think if we have an issue, they're supposed to have fixed it within the hour, something like that. It's, you know, I don't actually know the details. I'm not involved in the contract side of things. I don't want to be, but it's, you know, we have a fairly high priority contract with them, and it's like, really?
Yeah, God, I'm so jealous. I mean, if we have an issue, we're lucky to have it solved within the day.
Yeah.
For a technical college, our IT system is in the 90s, which matches the, like, automotive industry, but not the, like, training industry.
I'm going to try really hard not to just run ahead, but given that we're not actually doing anything right now, it's basically fine. We haven't all finished loading in yet, so I don't actually have a direction button to tell me where we're going.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the pretty scenery.
That's fair. Nessus is a very pretty planet. Yeah, we're waiting for Yumi to load in before it's going to tell us where we're supposed to be going.
Yeah.
I'll wave at you from the floor, Yumi.
Please, not on stream.
Wink wonk.
It's that TOS one. I mean, let's be honest, my emote I have here is just fantastic.
It is so good. At some point, I am just gonna treat myself and just buy a whole bunch of emotes, because I am weak and I love emotes. I love fancy clothes.
I can't actually remember what the rest of the ones I have on. Oh yeah, this one, which I just like because electric-y, funkiness. This one, obviously. Again, TOS, so never mind. And then this one.
It is very good.
Which is arguably also TOS because it's just me getting my sword out and walking it around in front of people. it's even worse because I'm not even a Dawnblade warlock. It's not how I roll.
A friendly warning.
Hey,
I
there
am
we are.
detecting seismic events all
So,
along the planet's crust.
oh geez. Abruptly, people everywhere.
Hey, who wants to bet the facts will tear us all apart? Trying to fix it.
What I was going to say is, my thingy in my like what's it called, limit break in Final Fantasy is basically reskinned Black Mage one. Reskinned Black Mage. So basically what happens is just abruptly I pull a staff out of nowhere, call a meteor down, and then also I guess I have wings, and that's how it's summoner related.
I thoroughly approve of just inflicting meteors on everyone's face.
Oh jeez, why did it have to be here?
Quite obviously, if we lived in Final Fantasy VII, I would be Sephiroth, let's be honest.
I mean, it is very good, but it's also annoying that it's like basically Black Mage reskinned.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Black Mage is my style. Not gonna lie.
I just really like Summoner because you fight with the book. And, like, that's extremely me.
Look, it's a Vex Milk waterfall. Can we stop and... Aw.
That's the worst sentence I've heard in my entire life, a Vex Milk waterfall. Yumi, did you write that?
Lol.
No.
I mean, it's literally a waterfall of Vex. The Vex are not the machine, the Vex are the Vex milk.
It's still extremely bad sentence.
Of course it is. Also, I fully approve of a triple warlock thing we have going on here.
Yes.
Multiple warlocks.
Exactly. Yeet.
Ow, my ankles.
Yep.
Ow, ankles!
So, in Lotro, if you take full damage, you get a very bad crunch sound, which is literally the sound of your ankles breaking, and then you get a debuff, which is something like broken bones. And it is extremely cursed.
Very crunchy.
It is, your bones are so crunchy in that game.
I missed.
Please give me ammo, meow. Please, for the love of all that is holy.
running too far ahead, wipe away, because having said I'm going to try not to, I will immediately
You're
be
all
guys.
cozy in your data port. Any advice on an energy shield?
Do feel free to tell me to slow down and wait.
I mean, I know what I'm like. I will get lost, so...
I could have... Okay, we'll shoot.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I really don't mind being told to stop and slow down, so...
I mean, my body just fell into the floor, so I'll just teleport to you guys eventually.
Lol.
Where are you?
This has happened so many times. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Is that gonna
There's
move me off yet?
a boost pad down there.
Oh no, Yumi.
I
Well,
got shield bump.
This is telling.
It's my special skill in games is falling through the floor.
He saw me and immediately shield bumped me off the edge.
Well, never mind, my turn. This is what I get for going to save people.
How do I get out of here? Fuck's sake, not again! Stupid floor's impossible to see!
This is fine.
This is what I get for
Thank
trying
you.
to save people. Instant death.
Oh, really? How did that happen?
All of our ankles broke at the same time.
This is just a test of how many times we can all die in the space of 5 minutes.
Yes.
I think the launch pad launched me directly into a wall.
Rude.
It's very Portal 2. Just like smash face directly into wall.
Yeah, I think we need long full boots.
Indeed.
Yes.
Personal preference is not for ones which are bolted directly into your feet, but
Apparently Cabal
Beggars can't be choosers.
I'm a warlock, I don't go around begging, jeez. Rude.
Should they deploy
Guardian,
Ow.
now.
I deserved that. I took full damage, which shattered my shield, and then I got meat cleaved in the face by a gladiator. I entirely deserved that, let's be clear.
Fine, I eased his body off the edge.
Like, if we had meta classes in this for RP reasons, I would absolutely be a Fanatanaut.
Oh, there's a tank down there. Who wants the tank?
Ooh, me.
Go
Get
for it.
Yoink, my tank now.
Oh no. I fell off again.
Oh no.
Maybe we should put Mochi in the tank, because,
Then I'll fall off, but I will fall
no,
off in a
yeah,
tank.
You'll drive the tank off the edge, actually, at that point. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
I don't know if you ever watched any of my Mass Effect streams, but I cannot drive, either in real life or in video games.
Fair.
If it's
Also, I can't stop to revive people unless people stop to shoot the tank, so...
Don't worry about
Also,
it.
I can't get back up to where you died, so...
It's
you're on your
okay.
own.
Basically, you die of Mochi, GG, fix your own body.
That's basically how it works in this game, right? Fuck. 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 Okay,
You see that fracture just split?
What happened there is that I jumped and then bounced off the edge. I'm so bad at this game. This is my true weakness.
Suggestion. Drop them first, Cap.
I'm trying.
To confirm, Zavala, I didn't play Destiny 1, I never slayed anyone in Art of Blackgarden. Just saying. Actually, that's not true, I went to Blackgarden in Shadowkeep, but... Excuse me, could you stop shooting me, please? It's really obnoxious. I went to a great deal of effort to get to this tank before any of the rest of my fire team can steal it, and you're just shooting me.
Right.
Rude, have some manners.
I made it. Finally. I still don't have any ammo, but I did make it. Somewhere eventually I will get ammo for my sniper
we've killed
rifle.
everything in that.
And then I'll be cool.
And now we've killed everything in there as well.
Cade got stuck stealing from the Vex. Why didn't that happen to the Red Legion?
Because Cade is a wonderful loser.
Calculating Red Legion's similarity to the Cade 6.0001%. Plus, you know.
Oh, exploding tank, Popeye.
Oh no.
I was suddenly like, wait, what's that noise? And then you just see the red, like, charging up explosion effects, and it's like, I need to leave now.
Oh dear. Let me up.
Yeah, the thing about the Vex or hiding in their bunker is that when you have a tank with explosive rounds and you launch that into the bunker, it's really a bad idea to be hiding in a confined space.
Oh no.
Sucks to be them, I suppose.
Oh, sorry, Yumi.
Yeah, I'm not in a good place.
And Mochi has decided that they like where you are and want to join you.
I tried my hardest, okay?
It's fine, I'm up in 10.
I have very slippery feet. I'm wearing rollerblades, and that's why I can't land anywhere.
That would explain a great deal, and also makes me think you're more of a hunter than you might like to be pretending. Because only hunters can be that silly.
Well...
I mean, true as a hunter, man.
I should not be drawing down
Whoops.
here, you're going to trigger stuff. It's probably...
Why does this happen to me? I rezzed and immediately fell off again.
That seems reasonable.
I hope you're all
wait,
enjoying
that's
the
fine, we
fact
can
that...
wait here. We don't need to trigger the next thing yet, we can wait for Mochi to arrive.
That is highly unlikely. You may want to trigger it just so that I can, like, teleport to you guys.
You sure?
I have a distinct feeling that I'm going to res and fall off in an endless loop, so...
Lol.
Oh, not this time.
I managed to... About a month ago, I managed to break Stellaris in the most fantastic way possible.
How do I get over there?
You need to go through one of the two circular blobby blobs, sitting on the end of a platform. One of them, at least one of them should be active. When you jump into it, it will basically just eat you.
Cheers. I'm fully convinced those would just set me on fire, so...
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bit of that involved as well. So.
Your guardian is fine.
High-speed muting, because sneeze is allowed.
Nice. Jump right in my face for me to finish you.
I hope this is safe. The Cabal don't need to stick
Safe?
the landing.
Safe?
Sniper rifle ammo at last!
We'll find out.
FYI, this will hurt you when you land if you hadn't come in too fast. I
Okay.
suggest jumping just before you hit the ground.
Uh-oh.
I only broke my ankles a little bit.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Yumi. I'm walking around with a grenade launcher I just launch people in the face with. It's fine. I'm more likely to blow up than they are to kill you from it if I'm in immediate vicinity. I'm very bad with blowing myself up with this grenade launcher.
It's the best part of having a grenade. Surely.
I sort of want there to be a counter number of times blowing yourself up with this weapon.
Yes.
It sort of needs to be a thing. I just wonder if they actually keep details and stuff like that.
I really hope they do.
Right?
To be honest, I take a number of times walked into own normal grenade counter.
Hello there. Oh, nice.
Oh, that doesn't count. He just fell off the map, which is quite funny. Oh no, it did count as a defeat. We just didn't get any loot from him. Okay.
Aww.
I think it'll go straight into our postmaster, if anything, so it's probably fine.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way,
hopefully.
Mochi.
Yeah? Oh
See
jeez.
these large rotating drill bits? May I... That was...
No.
You didn't even get killed by them. You got killed by, as far as I can tell, literally nothing.
I got killed by a goblin, apparently, that slapped me to death.
Can't do that.
But it's fine.
That time was a drill. Yeah.
So yeah, as I was saying, you know these rotating drill bits? Suggestion regarding you and interactions with them. Don't.
That is far too sensible for me.
Yeah.
I like it.
There we go. Any day I have sniper armor, it was a good day.
It's like Vax have seen Star Wars and have decided to encase some of their minds in carbonite. Oh, I remember this area. This area is fun. So this is one of those bosses that likes actually removing the floor from underneath you.
Oh boy.
I remember once I ran through this fight and the people I were with were just so OP that we had literally killed the boss before he got his first chance to vanish the floor. Which was quite impressive.
Hi there. I don't want to be there.
Oh, I have my F.
Oh.
No, I wasted my F.
Yeah, don't worry, we're not going to be here for much
Why?
longer. Going
Oh, no.
down.
Second floor.
Basement level 1. I'm not sure which we should go with. Basement level? Second floor? No. Oh, I should not be standing here. I'm not sure what happens if a Vex mind materializes directly at the same physical location as your body, but I'm pretty certain I don't want to find out.
Floor's lava.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh no.
Switching guns.
Hi,
I never
Yumi.
did achieve Lava Game Champion.
Oh, I gave up ever trying. I'm equally as bad at that game as I am this one in terms of jumping, so.
I got quite close several times.
Ah, piss.
How did that not? Found him.
Why are you in the Vex milk?
Why have I run out of power ammo? He seems to be dead.
Nice.
Do you think think it might have something to do with the large beam of channel electricity going straight into space.
Maybe.
Just a little bit.
It's not getting
Seems
much
legit.
Vala, we're good.
Nice, give me
You
the
use
items.
void subclass, don't you? Not
Yeah.
you.
Hey, failsafe.
Yes, friendly ghost?
We did it. We did a great job. Admit it.
Technically, the captain did. You live in his backpack.
God, I love failsafe so much.
Switch off.
But you didn't.
You know, I got some kills, and I will take that as a win.
I mean, like, I got one precision kill, you both outdid that, but I went through the entire thing using a grenade launcher, so...
Yeah.
The only time I got a precision kill was probably when I switched to the machine gun momentarily.
You can take us out now.
Grenade
Yep.
launcher also explains why I got so many kills, because I just tend to kill things in bulk.
Yeah, well,
He
I
said,
suppose,
oh,
yeah.
Look. Oh look, there's a lot of Vex in front of me. Oh, 4 more Vex in front of me. But again, this weapon is fully masterworked, hence the large number of orbs I drop relative to everyone else, because it will just drop orbs at a high rate, so... did
Balls
you
on
want to...
fire.
Yes.
Did you want to try reloading your game magazine? See if that will fix some of your minor matchmaking issues, or does it not bother you enough you're worth that?
I am not super fussed. I mean, it seems to be working. It doesn't seem to be causing an issue, so I think it's just a display issue. So, please give me a. What if I just equipped 2 sniper rifles?
Where to next?
I'm trying to remember the other destinations.
IO
Don't-
would be the next one. Titan, out as far as today goes, IO or Titan would be the next two.
Okay, I'll just pick IO because it's right there.
IO should have been before Nessus, but that's only if you're trying to do it in original story order, so who cares?
Ooh, got a heroic story on IO. I'll do it another time. It's Illuminati time. Pyramidion.
Oh boy.
Time to go hang out with the Loomies.
And Asher Mir.
Oh boy.
And deadly lasers.
Oh dear. Well, you guys are alright, like scraping my body off the floor, right?
I mean, I might have to scrape my own body off the floor with lasers.
Oh no. Just so you guys are aware, the reason I keep picking something up and looking at it is I've got a new candle, and then yesterday I was burning it, didn't burn it for long enough, and it started to tunnel.
It's supposed to be less fun lasers, which are not as deadly.
Not deadly, just painful. But yeah, I keep picking up my candle to see if it's burnt all the way out so that I can blow it out and let it start to level. And the answer is no.
Lasers from chapter 7, no, episode 7.
I think I may have just started tunneling a candle from scratch because I'm useless. Yeah. Oh.
I like Lilith.
She's
She was chill.
a fantastic character and also an excellent villain. Okay. Low stress activity. Go do fates. Activities. Okay. Badges are earned when collecting gear. Iron Banner is in PvP. Here is some PvP. Alex, advanced feature. Ghost can help you find things. Yes, it's very advanced. Gosh, these load screens. Same.
See, at least you're getting that screen. I'm just getting a black screen at the moment. Hints and tips I literally do not care about or need.
Oh jeez.
That's all I get. I don't have you. FTL, whatever it is. I don't get any of it. I just not going to use that screen.
Oh no. It's like my load screen when I load in, which is about 3 minutes of, like, you know the load screen with the changing lines? It's like that, and every time I think it's crashed because it just completely stands still for several minutes while it loads in. And every single time, without doubt, I'm like, I'm pulling a secret world. My game is crashing on load for no reason other than because it wants to.
I've landed.
I'll get there eventually, one day.
I suspect it might be because a substantially larger number of people than normal are logging on at this time. And the fact that they are no longer going out to places for reasons.
Fire Team Intrepid is live. I'm handing you off to Asher Mir and Ikora Ray for briefing.
Well, I guess we know of the net from the latest season activity.
Programmed to transform every speck of matter on this moon into a machine.
It's not actually active here yet.
Be mindful. Some Taken were likely stranded in the Pyramidion when we destroyed that warp gate.
Just bringing some friends along. So the problem with powerful enemies with yellow health bars is that I can't one-shot them with this grenade launcher. Pretty much anything else, even if it's shielded, if it's a red bar enemy, I can one-shot. If I get a direct hit on some of the weaker yellow bars, I can one-shot them, but any of the non-junk tier yellow bars, I can't one-shot.
So I don't have my overload arrows anymore.
Oh. Stop shooting me!
And void shielded minotaurs are even better because this is a void weapon. So I can one-shot most shielded enemies with it as well, especially shield minotaurs.
I am, like, just to make life even more difficult for myself, I'm getting some pretty spicy in-game lag, so I don't know what's going on.
If you're busy fighting or if you've transcended this reality.
Indeed, it's entirely probable that the Vex are simulating our interactions with you at this very moment.
Don't say things like that. I don't like it.
Yeah, we're really confusing to the Vex.
I mean, they're also confusing to me, so we Gucci.
Hello. Oh look, Taken.
There are
Oh boy.
That's fine.
Well,
we're only inside of a giant planet-transforming pyramid
the
with
Vex are
interdimensional
basically
specters and
biocomputers, right?
reality-bending
So
robots.
everything
What
they
could
do
go
is
wrong?
based on simulations and computer learning, right? The fact that their computer learning is literally good enough to simulate the entire solar system at the same time and what's likely to happen in it and so on and so forth. And, you know, they can effectively predict causality. They're very much like the Dragon in that case, only actual doing it as opposed to making it up for how long. But,
Oh no, my body.
well,
Sorted too hard.
but,
Thank you.
like, the Vex cannot simulate our light because it does not. So, like, the Traveler's Light and the Power of Darkness, both sort of exist separate from this universe, or they don't have, or at the very least they don't have to follow the right. Like, we manipulate reality to suit our needs. We don't follow the rules of reality, so to speak. the Vex, powerful though they are of this reality and are still subject to its laws, and though they can manipulate those laws and understand them and predict them and all of that very, very effectively, the nature of our existence does not follow the laws of this reality, so they cannot understand it properly, they cannot simulate it, which means they cannot work out what we're going to do with any detailed precision. They can make guesses based on previous history and stuff, but they can't simulate our life, they cannot simulate what we can do with it. So they cannot accurately anticipate, predict, or counter us.
I just like that it makes like...
Keen's story is that the Vex built a mind with the specific purpose of draining his specific light from him, basically leaving him powerless, except that took them several thousand years to do for one Guardian. So, you know, it is possible to get to a point where you can, to a certain degree, manipulate someone's light, but that's for one person, not on a general scale. That's one person doing that, and like that, it literally took them millennia to do. And this entire time, by the way, he was literally wandering through the Infinite Forest, slaughtering Vex.
Excellent.
Literally for thousands. So there's a in the prophecy tablets thing on Mercury, one of the it's like the post-completion storyline on Mercury, basically. There's an event where you actually find Saint 14's tomb. Don't look into the fact that he's also standing in the tower. But you know, there's an event where you find Saint 14's tomb. And his tomb is literally sitting on a literal mountain of Vex bodies. That's just in the room where he died.
Sorry, I got distracted by my body going absolutely flying because I got lasered halfway through there.
I don't know if I want to risk going back for you.
No, don't worry about it.
I can't at this point. I can't jump that high, I don't think.
Ah, sweet. I'll respawn in a mo.
Oh, this room. Okay, that's the thing. It's fine. This is an altar's room, so we can just not trigger it until you catch up.
I'm on my way slowly but surely. Fuck. These stupid lasers keep appearing like as I jump down. Ugh. Lasers free. Again, can't tell the time.
Okay, activating the first altar.
Okay.
If you stop shooting, it's really distracting. Yoink. Hydra. Hail Hydra. Hi Hydra.
I love sniper rifles.
Oh, we've done this one. Standing on an altar to try and activate it, and it's already been done. Because attention spans are for other people.
Exactly. It's a big mood.
I need to remember that line so I can put it somewhere.
Oh.
Asher's studying data on your current position. I believe he said impossible. 12 times and counting. Here, I'll patch him in.
Impossible.
Huh.
Impossible? But could it? No, that's impossible. Impossible! Why? What could govern such an impossible discrepancy?
Did I just see Mochi getting vaporized in front of me?
Yep. You also saw, or at least I saw, my body get yoked into the atmosphere again.
Yeah, you're miles back.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it.
In true Fireteam tradition, we're going to completely abandon you.
That's okay.
Ash is an interesting character. He doesn't understand or accept the nature of the Vex. He expects them to make sense according to his understanding of the universe. 4 network towers to hack. While under sustained fire. hashtag Guardian Life.
Get out of here, Cyclops. What, you think
Oh, I
protecting
hit.
your little milky bit's gonna prevent you from dying?
Giggity.
Down here.
Down here. 3 down. 1 to go. Where are you? Go away. Ow. Motherfucker.
Okay.
Yoink.
Yeah.
Rip.
Let me just murder this guy and there we are.
Thank you.
Right, where was I? Oh, we're done. I was doing something Yumi had already done, that's where it was. I assume it was Yumi because Mochi was busy being dead at the
Now
time.
be arriving on the shore.
In general, it's probably Yumi. Yumi carries me on her beefy shoulders.
Not a pit?
What pit? There's no pit in the Pyramidion.
I mean, yes.
Instantly,
Silly
we have no need whatsoever
Here's
to kill
the lake
these.
now.
But, on the other hand, we have no reason to keep them alive, so...
Like, why not?
Hmm.
Whoosh.
My
Oh,
projections
it's this
show that
boss.
you reached the synthoneural terminus at the center of
Okay.
the lake.
He's going to spend
The lake is
a
a metaphor.
substantial part of this fight behind a shield.
Make it suffer.
And we're going to have to stand on plates to break the shield while also obviously being shot. And so on and so on.
Oh boy.
What I would basically say is, don't try and use anything important, unless the shield has literally just dropped. And even
Okay.
then, only, there you are, as a shield. And even then, only if you don't think he's about to immediately go and trip again, because it's entirely possible for him to go from shield break, immediately re-shield, because we did enough damage to him in the meantime. It's entirely possible.
If you ever do the strike on a higher level, don't ever blow his head off before he shields himself.
Okay.
Because he
Also-
will go through the shield and still be immune.
Yeah. Also, he really likes shooting you in the face. You should
Oh,
try and
boy.
not let that. You should try and not let that happen because it will immediately kill your shield. And if he shoots you twice in a row because he just doesn't like you that much, then you will die because you don't get your health regen going again fast. So yeah.
Nice.
And he goes again. Oh, over there. Okay. Which he always does the panels in the same order, which is his right and then his left each time.
Okay.
So once you know where he's gone, you can know exactly where to be going after that. That is all of my super. Which means I probably won't be using my super in a moment. Because it's probably not in the time to go. Oh.
Okay.
Do not engage. And
Pretty good.
there we are. Next shield. Actually, no, is he going to go for shield? No, he's not. Oh, no, he's just doing this twice. Oh, final phase. Now we can burn him to the ground.
Nice.
Well, did you find Brachion? Did you
And
sever
now
its arm from
Asher's
its
going to have
chassis
a
and send
moment.
it spiraling into the infinite?
It's
Stronger
dead.
sword. Stronger sword.
Real dead.
Real dead.
You know, for a scientist, he's not being very objective about this.
Nope.
I have a cool sword, so I'm happy. Oh jeez. My argument this time round is that I spent the vast majority of that fight with no ammo for my sniper rifle, which is the only thing I'm good at, so...
And quite regularly also with no life.
Yes, exactly. I was either dead or ammoless, or dead and ammoless, so...
Pull us out.
Yeah. I will not make that mistake again.
Well. Oh, you favour Crimson?
Yes.
I assume that's what you use primarily as opposed to... That's a nice skin for Crimson.
Yeah. I also have the black one that they had a few weeks ago.
Nice. Kills with this weapon also heal Void Oil. I sort of want to put Thorn on, just because it's a bit of a troll, but I don't actually have... Then again, I could probably spawn Thorn from my collection right now. I'm just not going to, I think, because grenade launcher.
Okay, it's Shadowkeep, which I don't have. I'll come
Then
back
again,
and do
I
that
could
later.
Just change things up a bit.
Okay, the other one needs Shadowkeep, which I don't have yet, so I am going to niche over to Titan.
Why do I have no upgrade modules?
Hive time. Titan. Titan.
This is an interesting mission.
I am
I mean, complete arsehole of a mission.
intrigued and also concerned.
And again, yeah, last time I did this mission, it was at the end of a Thorn quest, which made it significantly harder. I did a whole bunch of obnoxious dickhead modifiers.
Oh, jeez.
And you had to kill two. So there's two enemies right at the end of the fight, and you had to kill them both before you killed the final boss. And it was possible to burn the final boss and not kill them. And if you did, you completed the mission but failed to get Thorn. Fortunately, we didn't do that. We had. I got to that stage, and I think I spent after stream every day for a week. I would spend an hour with whoever I could find from Discord trying to do that mission.
Oh, jeez.
We completed it on the Thursday, I think. Ironically, or perhaps not, I don't know. It was as soon as we swapped one particular person who had been helping a week out for someone else, we completed it on the second attempt.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who that person was or that it was their fault, but it was their, not a good player, let's be fair.
Yeah. I have definitely had that experience before, so the joys of online gaming and like multiplayer gaming, to be honest.
Difference is some people recognise when I'm not a good player and other people less so. I don't mind people recognise they're a terrible player at something. If someone knows they're bad and wants to improve, that's one thing. For doing something which is, let's be fair, high tier content, it's no.
Yeah, like difference between I want to do this to get practice and I'm doing this even though I know I'm not good enough and will not try and improve.
Yeah, so you know Hive Falls? The ones that run up to you and claw you in the face? The Thorn special version of this quest has a modifier where all melee damage is basic. It's I forget exactly what it's called, but it's the one where all melee damage. And they take the number of falls in that mission and approximately triple them. It is very literally a case of 2 hits from a fall and you have died.
Oh,
and it's under nightfall respawn rules, which means you cannot be respawned for the first 10 to 15 seconds, whatever it is. You're just dead for the first 10 to 15 seconds. Then someone can come and respawn you, assuming they have all died in that time as well. It's the sort of case where you really have to know what you're doing. It was literally to the point where we had counted the number of falls which spawned at any given time in the final fight, and we knew where they would come from, so we could make sure we'd got them all, because if we didn't, one of them was going to sneak up behind us and murder us to death. And that was just the falls.
Jeez.
But yeah, it was it's a fun fight. It can be frustrating, failing mission. But like when you have a good team together to do it, like to be fair, when you have a group of competent players, it's a really fun fight to do. And it sort of leads me to understand why people like doing raids, because that's a thing. I am going to wait for everyone to load in because...
Operation Caliban.
Sorry, I got
Welcome to the
lost.
We've got
No
several
worries.
fire teams missing beneath the
See if I don't
arcology.
fly off the bridge
We got
with my
one
Sparrow.
report a few
Yeet.
hours back, but it's been radio silent
made
since
it.
then.
Nice.
This is combat
Ah,
search and
I
rescue.
sort
I
of-
am standing in between enemy spawns because I went way too quickly.
Oh no.
Expect the worst.
Those guardians are my responsibility. Get in, get out,
Get in,
and
get
don't
out,
die.
don't die. I feel that's reasonable.
I'll try my hardest.
Lol.
I will do at least one of those, which is getting into something. Whether I can get out and also be alive,
Lol. So this part was fun on the spawn quest because again, this part spawned. I think in this phase there is something like 50 fools which spawn, not all at the same time, but in waves. But in this one phase to get through this door, about 50 fools spawn.
jeez. Ouch! I stood in the bad thing. I'm sorry.
Lol.
Looks like the hive.
Oh,
don't go guess.
just shoot it.
Give me
Oh,
one.
you're in
I
gay
can
baby
crack
jail.
these.
I am.
But yeah, if you get stuck in one, just look down and shoot it a few times.
Okay.
But yeah, that level of mission, it's a case of, like this one, realistically, we can run around, play around, and probably murder kill most things, right? Realistically, it's like, we're probably going to die a few times, but we're unlikely to actually fail, realistically. When they make it that relatively difficult, it's very much a case of you have to take your time, look at what's ahead of you, and try really hard not to come up. Casseroles. Casseroles are interesting because they'll really kill you really quickly.
Indeed.
That's fine, this is friendly level, so it's fine.
Ow.
Stay away from me.
What I was thinking and then did not say out loud because I am bad at that, is that one of the things, one of the things that I really like about raiding is that the experience of like learning a thing together, but it does like require the people that you're with to be willing to like learn from mistakes.
The hive power their rituals through death and sacrifice.
Yeah, we have the issue that when you tell someone, we had that issue on this film quest of this, whereby when you've told someone, if you stand still, you are going to
We
die,
understand, but
and
we agreed
6
to this
attempts
mission.
later, you're still
No
telling
one's
them the same
backing
thing.
down.
Yeah.
Commander, are you there?
Man, I know that feeling from Secret World.
I swear, you tried to turn me into one of those damn crystals.
Broadcast came from somewhere nearby. Hurry.
And we're here.
Copy. Caliban, do you copy?
Ducked under my arrow. How rude.
Rude.
Well,
Yeah, luckily in Final Fantasy, like... Give me why. Every time. Yeah, in Final Fantasy I'm lucky that, like, we have a couple of people who know a lot of the fights
Broadcast came
well,
from this room.
and everyone is willing to, like, learn and improve and learn from mistakes, so... Including me, and I die a lot.
well, please try not to let me get shot. I'm gonna gun blow up Shrika. Bye, Shrika.
All channels.
Ow.
This is
Who
a
stabbed
search
me?
and rescue
Come
team.
here.
Is anyone listening? Anyone?
So, the story behind Seekers, to appearances, are basically just mobile murder kill turrets. However, they're actually a bit more complicated than that. The controller of a Seeker,
This. What is
or the
this?
owner of a Seeker, it's effectively also a camera,
This is a
I
cap on some
suppose,
kind
and
of summoning spell.
you use a Shrieker
The
to
whole
actually
thing
keep
is
an eye
being
on what's
powered by
happening,
void
and then,
light.
murder killer. But
The Hive are calling something to Titan. No wonder they don't want company.
yeah, the bigger a Shrieker is,
Hello?
the
Anybody in the rig listening? I
what can I say? The bigger a Shrieker is, the further it can see, and obviously the more dangerous it is, and so on.
Keep going and keep talking and hope that the signal gets better.
And so it's stuff like that, as well as just being a mobile murder kill, a static murder kill turret, which will become apparent when you see the end boss of this. And
oh boy.
Oh, there was right.
No ogre now.
Oh, damn it, I was about to make that joke.
Well,
I was... Yeah.
Go on.
You got to that joke about 30 seconds before I did. I thought it and then did not say it because I'm bad.
Fire team, do you copy?
Well,
We copy. Are there others with you?
Behind.
No, just us down here.
Yeet.
but so you know how I was saying the hive depletion? Otherwise their worms literally consume them from the inside out. Ogres are a bit different. Ogres don't follow those same rules. Ogres are literally entirely fueled by rage. They exist to do nothing but kill people because they can, more or less. They're sort of entirely side concerns about it. Ogres are interesting.
God, this music is so good. I know I say this every single time, but this music is seriously so good.
We came down here as a squad of 9. Got picked off one by one. Watched a wizard rip the light out of my best friend and funnel it into some kind of crystal.
They're harvesting.
Oh boy.
Let me just turn Yumi up a bit. Seems very quiet for me.
Guardians. Harvested Guardians.
These are all guardians.
Yumi, can you say something just so I can see if you sound more audible now?
Hello? Hello?
Ah, that's better. You were very, very quiet for me, so just like... When there's all of this, everything is exploding noise, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah.
Please hold, everything is exploding right now, we'll get back to you.
This is me at all times, to be honest. Solidly.
Right, cover me. There are, if I remember, an ogre and 2 shriekers in this next room. The shriekers you can't hurt, the ogre you definitely can.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's not even the next room yet, we'll just get through this next bit first. Ha!
Mama shakes.
I'm not supposed to be falling in here. That moment when you're punching people in the face with a orb of void light because it's what you happen to be carrying, and that's what charges your super.
Nice. Can't stop when these balls are on fire, etc.
So when we spent a lot of time practicing this area, because this was one of those really good places to get killed in, we found out that if you stand in the glass ceiling, you can distract the shriekers so they spend all their time shooting you, while someone else can just run straight in and dunk it. And the shriekers just never attack them because they're too busy trying to shoot you through the glass holes in the ceiling.
Nice.
And it's like you just clear everything else out first, and then you just do that, and it's like,
Let's find Takeo.
yeah, not sure if that's intentional, but realistically, we're taking all the help we can get at that point.
It feels like a very like secret world type strat where it's like take advantage of something that could or could not be intentional, but it works.
You need to turn back.
Absolutely
Destiny
not.
have a fairly good attitude to that
Takeo,
as well.
listen. We can use the crystals to disrupt the ritual. We can beat
Well, there was a
this.
thing which emerged in the Destiny.
No! Turn back! Yeah, great idea. But there aren't any powered crystals in here. I take it back. Together, we're gonna end this.
So
Nope.
there was a
Same
thing in
plan.
the Menagerie,
Give Sloan my regards.
which was the seasonal event 3 seasons ago now, I think. It's still in the live event, you can still do it. At the end of the event, it gives you about 5 minutes to explore the area before returning you to orbit. I was pressing the wrong button, and no wonder my finisher was not working. It gives you about 5 minutes. The thing is, it's split up into different areas, and people realised you could set the runes in your chalice, which is what controls what wards you get. Then you could open the chest, leave the area, reset them, go back again, and you can basically just farm as much loot as you could do by changing areas in the space of 5 minutes. As opposed to the one you were supposed to get. They worked this out, they decided, it was technically an exploit to get lots of loot. And then they said, we know this is currently a thing, this is what's happening, we're going to patch this out in a week and a half's time. In the meantime, have fun.
I like that.
Yep. Also, so you know what I was saying about bigger shriekers? And person that controls them, and person that controls them, getting all that power. That shrieker is believed to be big enough for Savathun. It's called Savathun's song, Names Have Power. It's entirely tied to Savathun directly, like this is basically Savathun looking at you through that. And that shrieker is probably big enough to see literally everything happening.
Oh jeez.
The entire moon.
There's too many Shrieker.
There is a hypothesis that it might be big and powerful enough to see into the ring Saturn, which is where Oryx's flagship lives, which is where the tablets of ruin are, which is where he wrote down the secret of how to take people, and that hypothetically this is how Savathun learned to take. But I believe there is a better or superseding theory for that one as to what happens now. So Savathun launched a plot once to trick Crota, the son of Oryx. And Crota opened a portal between Oryx's throne world and the Vex, a dimension occupied by the Vex. The Vex, seeing this new thing, invaded it. And the mind leading said invasion was Quoria. Quoria learned the rules of the sword logic and basically mastered them immediately and was quite effectively wrecking the throne world. Crota was not strong enough to stop that happening. There's over 2 or 3 overs here, we should kill them with certain amount of rapidity. And Crota was not good enough to actually stop Quoria. The Vex learnt the rules and exploited them to their maximum. It's like using an aimbot, basically. Or tool assisted speedrunning in a platformer, whatever. Oh yeah, you should shoot those things. They go pop. Quite painfully. Ow, as demonstrated.
Sorry, I'm being shot by a large orb, which is very unnerving.
Fair. Anyway, eventually Oryx noticed this was happening. This is a bit where I say cover me again. Eventually Oryx noticed this was happening. came back in and utterly wrecked Warrior. Like, it was a case of, like, Oryx is scary powerful. He has been doing this and getting stronger and stronger and stronger for literally millions and millions of years. And he utterly wrecked Warrior and took Warrior, so they've taken Vex's mind, which he then eventually gifted to Seraphim. However, in Warrior's fight with Oryx, before Warrior lost, it simulated Oryx.
Take him wherever you are.
And the belief is
we won't forget
that
what you did today.
Warrior simulated Oryx, which means Warrior can simulate the power to take. Taken and be in their nature means it's paracausal. To simulate the power to take is to have the power to take. Warrior is entirely under the control of Savathun, and that is supposedly how Savathun can take people.
I am understanding the words, but I don't know enough of the mythology to actually turn that into things that are happening, so... But thank you for the lore dumps. Eventually...
This way, if we ever get confirmation that we're actually going to have to fight Savathun, run.
Yeah.
Or don't, and just grenade launcher on the fact that's also an option.
Both are good options.
Fun and exciting.
Yeah.
Also, Hive said trans rights.
Yes. I like that every time we go back into orbit, it brings up the chat and addresses me saying, "To team, sorry."
Well, can we jump via the tower?
Yeah.
Briefly?
Sure, no worries. I was just eating things.
That seems reasonable. Were they people?
No, they were weapons. Eating weapons for materials. Yeah, Meg, this is... It's like interesting thought that's happening while I'm also desperately running away from being shot. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day.
I know, Riddle. And yes, in fairness, testing law is quite difficult to handle on the fly in delivery.
It's like Lord Temple also desperately running away from a large eye that is trying to shoot me to death. I do like that it has loads of lore though, like it's... I just need to like sit down and actually read it at some point.
Yeah, well the problem, or I say problem, the thing about the Lord and Destiny is that it's never handed to you.
Yeah.
The law, when a story is basically given to you, fed to you, whatever, it's relatively easy to take it in. When it's lore which is referential, circumstantial, buried in weapon lore tabs, lore books you may or may not have collected, and the like, or random voice lines you may or may not even have heard. Like all of the voice lines we've been getting at the end of strikes and stuff, because I keep looking at your subtitles to see if you're getting the same ones as me, and I don't think we've had the same voice line at the end of one of those strikes a single time yet.
Oh jeez.
I recognise your voice lines because I've heard them before, but it's like we keep getting different voice lines every time.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like when the lore is hidden and buried and things like that. It's something you have to pay a bit more attention to.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's a good way of doing it. Like I do like that. I sort of almost prefer it to Final Fantasies, where it's like most of the lore is in these lore books, which you have to buy with physical money. I'm like, I'll just wait till a friend gets it and then ask them to send me the relevant information for my characters.
Yeah, or there'll be a website with all of this on there.
Yeah,
which
eventually.
This as well, unsurprisingly, they have every game. Then they go through it, find all of the relevant words, and you can cross-reference it with anything else that has ever been written.
Nice. Excellent.
They put a lot of effort into it.
I like that. I hit the wrong button.
What do you need? Have I finished this bounty yet? Actually, that's the point I should check for.
I have not finished any of my bounties. Be sad.
calibrate weapons against targets and strikes, Gambit and the Crucible. Bonus progress, precision, final blows. We've been doing strikes, and the calibration is still at 0%.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, whatever. I'm going to assume that Destiny netcode is utterly screwed.
Let me look at that one. I think it has to be playlist strikes. So not
that might explain it.
Increase. Keep that one on for now.
Right, let's first of all upgrade this. How far can we get that? 950, I approve. Just boost that in attack bar by 17. And
nice.
By this. And then I want to go and take a quick look at my vault, see if I have a fawn, because I feel like switching up strategies for a while, because reasons I should have a fawn. Fawn hand cannon. Mark of the Devourer. Rounds pierce targets and deal damage over time.
This is taking forever.
Jeez. It's never gonna get done.
Oh yeah, I can partially refill the magazine by walking over the corpse of former anything.
Nicety now.
Just upgrade that.
I haven't picked up any of this recently.
And I can't upgrade this weapon, of course, now. That's a pain. I don't have any more upgrade cores, do I? Nope. Naturally. Oh, I do now have a whole bunch more bounties, half of them never got. Right, I'm not using that, so let's just...
And this in to Banshee. I'm glad you're doing well, Meg. Sorry, I totally spaced out there.
I'm using an auto rifle now, isn't it? That's an auto rifle. Yes. Okay. Let's see if I can pick up a few more bounties now. I'm not entirely sure what these are costing, right? The market cost.
Okay. So I'm zoning out a little bit. Still getting my head around this. Go away, you took my heart away.
Oh, that's arse. They're not even rewarding me in hand. Oh, hold on, this one won't. Because that's an auto rifle and I'm using one of them now. Is it an arc? Yes, it is, so I can do that as well. See, I should have done this ages ago.
Okay, give me a yell when you guys are ready and I shall throw us into another one. I think I'll probably...
We're ready now.
Okay, Yumi, you good?
I got a prime engram from the postmaster.
Ooh.
Let's see what's in it.
Yumi, you Gucci for me to throw us in? Or are you still looking at things?
I'm opening my prime engram.
Okay, yeah, just give me a yell. I think this will probably be my last one, depending on how long it takes. There's 2 left to do on Mars, and then...
Oh, hurry up. Fuck it, I'll open it later.
Oh, sorry, Yumi.
I blame the tower. The tower's always slow for me. Let's go.
Okay. I want to do the raids as well at some point, but I'm scared. I'm scared of all things.
We need a lot of people who know what they're doing for raids.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 people, and if everyone knows what they're doing, you might get through one raid in an hour.
Okay.
If everyone knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Kidnap, like, Grace and Poor Beans and Luca at some point.
Yeah.
That mystical time when all 6 of us are online at the same time.
I mean, at the moment, that's looking increasingly likely over time.
Yeah.
Don't feel being told to stay home.
Yes, this is true. Yeah.
So it's like, yes, but also advantages.
Yeah. I think literally unless they close the whole college, I'm going to be stuck going to work. And I have to take public transport, so I can't even, like, hide in a car. I've got to take a bus because I can't drive.
Yeah, given who I work for, like, I only work in an IT service desk, you wouldn't really think it was important, except that given the people I work, I'm public sector, I'm not going to go being specific on the stream, but I'm public sector, and the people that I work for, if their computers will break down and the like, then there is a major relevance in...
Yeah, this is... Yeah.
I'm going to work, at least I can drive, but it's like, I'm going to work either way. I'm also more at risk. I'm a risk group, because I'm diabetic, and that is a known risk group for this whole complete and utter mess. My mother works in a pharmacy, which immediately... Yeah, I'm screwed. It's probably fine.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. We're in a similar-ish where we have quite a few of the trainers who are diabetic, and we have students from across the country. So it's like worrying about what the situation is in Nottingham is functionally useless, because it's what's the situation everywhere else is rather more important.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask you, how do you understand it? Oh wait, no. We found some more.
Oh, funky lag.
This is a fun mission.
Yeah. Rah rah Rasputin. Tannis's greatest Tannis zombie. I can't take anything that involves Rasputin seriously, because he is a character in one of my favourite podcasts, and I'm convinced he is a zombie that's been brought to life by the, like, thing that the name of the podcast is, so I see Rasputin and I'm just like, he's an old man who is going to kill the main character in The Edge of Russia.
Someday I'll land.
Oh no. Ugh. Sorry, I'm still...
Shooting imminently dead hive.
Nice. I'm still somewhat getting over my cold, so...
It's great this. As long as I keep shooting and killing people, I may never need to reload this.
Excellent.
When you kill someone, they drop something called a remnant. Damn it, I had to reload. They drop something called a remnant. If you pick it up, it reloads the magazine.
Nice.
I'm not sure if it's directly from reserves or directly from nothing, to be honest.
Void magazine.
Nope, it's directly from nothing.
No worries, teams.
It generates ammo directly into magazine.
Nice. Excellent. I need to find enemies to kill. Because I need to shoot things with my grenade. Somewhere there is a Yumi. I'll just go find enemies and grenade them. This is fine, right? Here, enemies. Come on. You can do it. You can spawn in and let me give you grenades. Yes. Whoops. Can you making noise? Where is my use?
Jeez, I walked away and I'm still not loaded in.
Oh no.
I got pulled away because my parents are talking about dogs.
Doggies. Oh, that doggy you showed me a picture of earlier was so cute.
She's very good.
Oh, a good puppy.
We might get her.
Nice. Me farming grenade kills. Me is the garbage man. What? This is a gross noise. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here.
I need to kill 7 more enemies without losing kills. Hey, Yumi's here.
Hey.
What are the odds
Okay.
that the area I literally just moved every...
Oh no.
Don't worry, Anna. We're here.
Because we
I
can.
hope you're ready for a fight because this one is serious. The Hiveworm God's soul has surfaced from beneath Mars and he's attacking Rasputin.
Oh,
Oh, worm.
Yeah,
Oh.
so, yeah, so you know
Together,
the
we can
3
stop him.
siblings, Oryx, Savathun and Subaru Araf. This is one of the 5 gods that are more powerful than they are.
Wonderful.
Oh, by the way, yes, everything I just slaughtered has in fact reached here.
It's fine. I need grenade kills, so.
I mean, I'm fine with this, I'll just kill them all down.
Stop trying to snipe with Crimson, but also.
Take the shot,
It feels so
Piglet.
strange to be getting precision kills.
First time for everything.
Normally I just look at things and they explode. One more kill without getting killed. What are the odds I die by 4?
Oh no.
19 out of 20 hand cannon kill.
Oh jeez.
It's gonna happen.
Did
Why
you
I'm
mean
not-
my
this is
entire
why-
life?
Yeah. This is why I'm not taking a sparrow down here, because I have a history of doing that.
Yeah.
Zol's exoskeleton is pretty tough.
I get stuck here.
You're going to need the
Nice. I
Valkyrie,
need Valkyrie
a special
kills.
javelin that's part of
Oh,
Rasputin's
done it.
neural
Now I can
network.
jump.
Using Rasputin's core, we'll be able to overcharge the Valkyrie and do some serious damage.
How?
Did any
Well,
voice hurt for these?
First, we've got to overload the core.
Why?
So,
I am really bad at that jump.
So, fun fact about Thorn. The original Thorn is a gun that killed Guardians to the point that they could not be resurrected.
Oh boy.
Because the gun was so consumed with darkness that it literally fed off their light to the point where their ghosts could not resurrect them.
Yikes.
This is the gun which kills Guardians dead.
I'm not the wrong panel. Yes, I am.
I'm going to put a
I shot it
different jump on.
up. So, hi Stephen Fry.
Core power levels rising. Continued fluctuations will result in a critical failure. All personnel are
Thank you for
advised
moving
to
forward and
initiate
making me not have to do that jump.
Remember, a safe work environment is a happy work environment.
Oh, you survived. That's disappointing.
Remember, a safe word.
A safe work environment is one where I'm not running around killing.
Exactly.
Is how this works. I think I've shot this gun at least 70 times now and I've only reloaded. It has a clip size of 9.
Nice.
Very similar with Crimson.
Yeah, it's like perks. Does Crimson have an auto
The
reload?
inhibitor offline, the neural network is going crazy.
Oh, they redid all of the
Try to
voice lines,
stabilize
huh?
it. Defend the area.
I can tell.
Have they?
Yeah.
Take care,
Anna
Meg.
Gray was
You too.
original voice actress
Take care of
voiced
yourself.
by Erica Ishi for this season. So it sounds like they've redone all of her voice lines. That's definitely not the original.
To be honest, I haven't played Destiny enough over recent at all to know or remember. Is that because of availability, or they decided that they don't like that person?
Might have been availability. They didn't give Cade the same treatment though, so. But also that was done back when Activision was a thing, so.
Yeah, well, I get it.
Got it. Neural net is online
Ow.
and ready.
Yeah, that's
Now
definitely
for the
Erica.
inhibitor vent.
I'm just gonna join.
The inhibitor vent is open.
And join.
Core power levels approaching critical overload. Personnel are recommended to evacuate.
Ooh, new rocket launcher.
Incidentally, Mochi, the missions and quests you get where you have to kill things with a javelin, this mission counts.
Nice. Yeah,
As you get it, so when you need to do that, just go and run this strike. Ideally with people you can talk to so that they don't like do what I just did and steal it before you get a chance to do anything with it. But you know, that way it's a fairly easy way to get javelin.
Yeah, I do.
Stay away from that.
I have a quest for javelin kills, but I sort of put a lot of those grindy quests on hold for now because of who I am as a person.
Why can you use so many bullets to do that,
Get
Uni?
to the core before it goes critical.
I don't know.
It's time to forge to the Valkyrie.
Overkill.
Something, a robot full of bullets, God bless America. I
Yep.
can't remember that line at all. God, this is giving me traumatic flashbacks to this place. I died so much.
That's fine, you had me.
Make Yui do all the heavy lifting.
It's like there's two of us here which are just killing things because we can, not because there's any threat to us. It's just convenient to do. It's like, there's a person who just died.
Oh no.
But
Alright. I need you to
Nope,
throw the
I don't want
Valkyrie
that.
into the
I don't
core
want
and
that.
force a
oh,
full
I got killed
meltdown.
by the wanted. That's fair enough.
Oh god. Oh god. Things everywhere. Ah. Jeez. Look being directly in my face.
Right, we're supposed to do something, aren't we? Oh yeah, that's right.
Pick up javelin and throw.
Complete core meltdown initiated. If you can hear this message, you are too close to
I
the
love
core.
that message. If you can hear this message, you're too close to the core. Start to be you.
Let's see what Soul thinks of cutting-edge brain tech.
Oh, right. Oh.
Probably fine.
Okay. This is fine, Meow. This is fine, Meow. Scooch, scooch. Oh boy.
Oh, more.
Lovely.
I've never seen anything so powerful. Be careful.
Was this? Did I do this campaign with you, actually? I can't remember. Was that someone else I'm thinking of?
I am not sure.
I might have been watching at the same time. That might be it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I was doing.
so gross. Just like by the by.
It's a giant worm. What would you expect?
Like disgusting giant worm. Please stop shooting me and open your eyes so that I can shoot you.
Don't worry, this is only the weakest of 5. Oh yeah, I forgot. The more I kill with this weapon, the more damage it does, if I remember correctly.
Excellent.
I should double check that. Probably fine.
Why did I do that?
Don't stand in that, by the way.
Yeah, he almost got me.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's it. Absorbing a remnant partially refills the magazine and or rentals the weapon. So yeah, but literally, the more I kill, the stronger the get.
Excellent. Angry one, do.
Anyone have a watch, she's all over that.
Get him in the eyeball.
And yes, it is worth waiting slightly longer. It's always love that.
Boing.
That's rude.
Whoops. I think I may have exploded a bad thing. Ah. Hi, worm. Three.
So, you know that fancy sniper rifle I mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, that sniper rifle is formed from the carcass of this god.
Lovely.
It's sort of complicated, but Zol is technically not dead, even though we just killed him.
I mean, I am not surprised in the slightest.
He was kicked out of this physical reality, but he basically will reform in his throne. Any ascendant hive or their gods can only be killed if you kill them in their own personal home hive. Well, basically like a like. It's just their throne world is their fire where you have to kill them in it to kill them properly, otherwise they just keep coming back.
Excellent.
This is how Oryx and his sisters could continually wage war on each other, because when they lost, they would just return from their hive worlds, and they really didn't care about their underlings. So
there we go. Do you guys mind if we do the last one on Mars? Actually.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay. Thanks. Just get out of the way, and then next week I can actually do story for the first time in ages. Incredible. Me doing main story in a video game?
Sounds fake.
It really does. I've started playing Rogue, and I have barely touched the story. I have just been exploring locations and picking up collectibles.
Wait, Rogue? What am I thinking?
Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Oh, okay, I was thinking of Jedi Fallen Order for some reason, I'm not sure why.
No. I am allergic to doing main story.
Main story is overrated. Rogue is a good game.
Yeah, I am enjoying it.
What is this?
What did I drop?
That's tracking capability to rockets. Locks onto targets when aiming down sight.
Do I have a story for Eulogy? I don't know if I want to keep this or not. I'll keep it for now. Oh, my hand is going to sleep. That's not good. Ow. Right. Let's go.
And now the prequel to what we just did.
Oh, whoops.
Because we're doing Mars backwards.
Oh well. That's how it be.
It's probably fine.
Class. It's just a scout rifle. Strang. That's javelin. Okay, but I don't have one related to this sidearm, so I can eat it. Crunch, crunch. What I got? Ooh. That's the wrong one. Inventory. Here we go. Thing. A lost prophecy. Upgrade stuff. Things to hand in, mostly.
Yay, I'm almost reached season 92.
Nice.
I'm sure I can, but as far as I'm aware, the fastest way to gain season rank is still to A, stack up bounties, and B, complete Lost Sector, and leave immediately the enter community until done. You're literally focused on just grinding out season rank. I just had someone drive into my face.
It was me because I went the wrong way, like
No,
a dumbass.
this is the right way. It's just yeah, it's a mission condition.
Oh, okay.
You are in the right place. Well, you were up until you decided to earn driving license.
It like was giving me the thing saying go backwards, so I got very confused. Wow, that did almost nothing.
I'll get there eventually.
No worries.
It's fine. Mars is a long way away, I understand.
Someone please give me ammo. For the love of all that is holy, please. So, that's an upgrade module. That's something to give to gunsmith. Enhancement module. It's a thingy. That's a thingy. A thing. Active enhancement on the moon, which I haven't got to yet. Need to go talk to Brother Vance. I need to go back to Mercury, basically. Strange plant. Anna Bay. Okay. Basically, I need to go see Anna Bay.
I'm in too many busy Discords.
Oh no. Also, I'm
bad, but in the last since about 10 to 9, I have 115 messages in this Discord. It's not the busiest it's been.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
It's a Discord server. We're starting. It's a Discord server for Twitch mods, basically.
Yeah.
Who are A, all over the world, and B, for various very good reasons. A, complete meme lords.
Of course.
Like, genuinely, it'd be some of the best of women for idiotic and ridiculously hilarious memes. And B, they tend to notice things like the news faster than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Partly because there are people who basically the entire planet and their overpowered.
Gotta go fast.
It's like, if I want to know the latest on which countries have done what right now as far as lockdowns and the like go, that's the server I go to.
Yep, this is fair.
I did a 4-hour stream earlier. In that time, plus maybe half an hour, there was something like 370 messages.
Cheers.
It's
Yeah.
me. I have to read all of them because it's me.
Yeah, that's...
I can't not.
These crystals are pure crystallized soulfire. They must be the source of the energy spike.
Do you...
Hey, 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 hey. Ow.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, I actually had to reload this gun.
F.
I feel personally attacked.
F.
Oh right, I meant to pick up the rock and launch it, aren't I?
What do you do? Do you just yeet?
Hit straight at one of the shiny rocks. Don't miss.
Come back, I was about to heal with my sword. Wasted heavy ammo.
It's disgusting.
Fine.
That's what everyone says when they walk into my flat.
Can't risk any more of it. Get moving.
Incoming server rename, Hive Corruption. Welcome to the Hive Corruption.
Oh boy.
Grab a mop.
Loaded on me.
I've been reading more about Nokris. He's a necromancer, something extremely rare for the Hive.
Osabi?
Actually reanimate dead Hive.
So, the Hive are very much in objection to the idea of necromancy because the restored logic basically states that if you have the strength to take, if you have enough strength to take power from someone, you take the power through strength. Basically, if you get killed, clearly you were not strong enough. So the notion of actually resurrecting people who were not strong enough is generally abhorrent. It's just basically heresy. To a point where Nokris, who is the necromancer in this case, was literally scrubbed from the records. Like, he officially never existed. He's one of Oryx's own youngest son, and he was literally scrubbed from the records. Because he was a necromancer.
Beautiful.
And the only reason that was the worst that happened to him is because he was Oryx's son. Had he been some regular Hive wizard, then I suspect it would be much, much, much worse.
Yep. Oops.
Fire.
I'm sure there were things here a moment ago.
Nope. I need to swap my jump back at some point. That's a thing that I need to remember to do.
Oh, hi.
Yeet. Yeet.
I'd forgotten how much I like hand cannons. I haven't used them in ages. In fairness, it does help that this one just wrecks people. But,
yeah.
I mean, that is sort of the point of a hand cannon, but it doesn't hurt.
Stop shooting me, meow. Someone drop the wall.
I got shot by a ogre.
Oh no.
That may have happened.
Oh, hello there. Hello there. Hello everyone.
Rip.
Hold on.
A sacrifice.
Double sacrifice, apparently.
Oh no.
That's my fault. I fumbled that entirely.
You may please carry us on your beefy arms.
However long we have that help. 15 seconds till rest.
It is quite literally all ogre now.
It's fine, the ogres are busy shooting me in the face right now. I have 3 seconds, it's fine. Oh. Why am I not carry off? Somehow lost screen focus.
Oh, jeez. Stop it! Thank you.
Okay, ogre shield is down. Right about now. Ogre is down, right about now.
Nice.
On which note, apparently ogre got season rank 2, so yay me ogre.
It is all ogre now, quite literally.
Wow. I'm not entirely convinced you need to be shot for that pun, but...
I mean, probably.
Your stream, so I'm not going to do anything about it.
Can't stop, won't stop, physically unable to stop.
Hi Sol, how you doing? How's things?
Hey.
Crunch. Good music time. Ouch. My feet.
We're ready for this, Guardian.
I know,
Stop Noctis.
I'm not sure why I'm shooting you, given that you're currently immune. You like that shoot.
Oh, jeez.
Now we can shoot you.
A very handsome face. Get to see all the details through the sniper rifle lens.
So I'm gonna have to promote this one. I'm gonna go stand on the other side. So we'll see some knights again. They'll be glowing in magic. Basically murder kill them and they appear, grab the orb, they drop. And very predictably beat into the crystal. Once we've done that twice, we can go and murder kill with Ugly again.
Oh, I should probably be on the right gun.
Oh, which one?
Worldline.
Oh, nice. That's the sword, I think, isn't it?
Yep, looks like a sword.
Nice.
Ah.
Eh.
Ow.
I'll save my exotic. My signature for the next time. And yeah, same again. The third time is really fun though, because then it's exactly the same, but at that point in time he moves around the place as well.
Oh, whoops.
does.
Stop pissing. Shooting me. This is extremely rude.
Face is being melted into a puddle, and he's going to go immune again. One more time, only this time he'll be moving around and trying to kill us at the same time as, you know, everything else also trying to do that.
Oh boy.
It's probably fine.
Balls.
Can't stop, man. These balls are on fire. Oh. Ow. It's bad. Ow.
Guy on my left.
Oh jeez.
Guy on my left is no longer relevant.
I am about to die. Yeah, there goes my body.
Now featuring Cousin Pets.
Thank you.
Stop nudging me off where I'm trying to go. Rock is rock away, baby. Okay, I'm quite pleased with that one actually. I just made that up.
Nice.
Quite like that one. Keep it up.
Flip that.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Items. Love those items.
This is good. Yeah. Nicely done.
Nice. Yes, I'm making a noise at me somewhere here. Thank you for the help. It's appreciated.
That's fun.
Thank you, Crit.
So Forsaken next week?
Yee.
Neat.
Oh boy.
I am excited and also worried.
I'm gonna have to leave so I can watch. Because state reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna, oh, wrong button. I think I'm gonna head by the tower and then log out for the night. So thank you for the help, it is very much appreciated.
No worries, it was fun.
I shall probably kidnap both of you in the future for group activities, knowing me, so.
Yeah.
I will probably hope.
Nice. But yeah, seeing as all I'm gonna do is piss about in the tower. So, let me just deafen myself in Discord real quick. Hello, Crid Twitch. Thank you for coming on. I'm sorry if you only got to the end of stream there. It is, given that it's 11:30, so it's the sleeping hour for me. I'm probably just going to do some stuff in the tower and go to bed. So I am going to end stream here. So thank you very much for watching. It is very, very much appreciated. And I do hope that you enjoyed. I will be showing Final Fantasy XIV this Tuesday, where we will be, it's reset day. So we're going to be hanging out and having a good time. Then on Thursday, it'll be Higurashi When They Cry with Tanagashi, where things haven't turned bad yet. Saturday will be more Dishonored, where we are going to go kidnap a doctor. That's right. And then next Sunday, I will be starting Forsaken, and I am very excited. So take care, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Do take care of yourselves. If you have a pet, please give them a cuddle from me. And I shall see you guys on Tuesday. I'm also going to go get something to eat because I am really hungry. So take care.